as you all know that your CDS 1 2021 examination was on 7th February 2021 and I hope all of you have done immensely great in your examination and will surely clear it this time. So hello and welcome to all defense aspirants to SSB crack exams. I am Drishti and I am your maths mentor and this is the most awaiting session, as in this particular session we will discuss all the questions of your mathematics paper along with the detailed explanations and the answer keys. Also, as you know that in the CDS paper, all the sets have same questions, but they are just jumbled, right? So, in this particular session, we will discuss the questions of set C and you can always match your questions from your question paper and check on your answers. So, let's start with the question number 1. So, here is the question number 1 and it states that consider the following data with regard to production of cars in lakhs. So, this is the table in which 5 countries have been given and the production of cars in year 2015 and 16 is given. So, in which of the countries the production of cars has increased by more than or equals to 5% in 2016 over 2015, and here are the given options. So firstly, you have to find the percentage increase of the production of the cars from year 2015 to 2016, right? So we can easily calculate it. So for country A, it will be equals to 38 minus 35 divided by 35 into 100, right? So it will be equals to 8.5%, right? Similarly, you can calculate for B, it will be equals to 4.4%. For C, it will be equals to 5.6%. For D, it will be equals to 5.3% and for E, it will be equals to 5%. Now in the question, you have to find the number of countries which will be having increased more than or equals to 5%. Okay, so here you can see that A have more than 5%. Similarly, C, D and E also have more than or equals to 5% of growth. So answer for this question will be option C here. Right? Now coming upon to question number 2. So here it states that the following data shows the marks of 90 students in a test of 80 marks. So here is the table and the data is given in this particular table and you have to find out the percentage of students who have obtained less than or equals to 50% of the marks. Okay. So here total marks of the test are 80. So 50% of 80 will be 40. So you have to find out the number of students, the percentage of students who have got less than or equals to 40 marks, right? So here we can see that these number of students have got less than or equals to 40 marks. So it will be equals to 13 plus 10 plus 8 plus 5 divided by total students, which is 90 into 100. So you can solve it and your answer will be equals to 40%. That is option B will be the correct answer. Now coming upon to question number 3. So in the question number 3, what is the median of the following data? And the given data is 2, 3, minus 1, 2, 6, 8 and 9. And these are the given options here, right? So we know that to find the median of the data, firstly we have to arrange it in the ascending order, right? So we can easily arrange it in the descending order in the following manner. So firstly the negative 1 will come, minus 1, 2, 2, 3, 6, 8 and 9. And the middle value of this data will be the median. So here we can see that this 3 will be the median and the answer for this question will be option B here, right? Now coming upon to question number 4. So what is the arithmetic mean of the first 10 composite numbers? So firstly, what are composite numbers? So the numbers which have the factors more than 1 and itself are known as composite numbers. So firstly, we'll write first 10 composite numbers, which will be your 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 and 18, right? Now you have to find the arithmetic mean, right? So arithmetic mean is equals to sum upon total number of observations. So here the sum of this given data will be equals to 112 divided by total data, which is 10. So your answer will be 11.2 and the correct answer for this question will be option D here. Now coming upon to question number 5. So in question number 5, the marks obtained by 5 students are 21, 27, 19, 26 and 32. Later on 5 grace marks are added to each student. What are the average marks of the revised marks of the students, right? So you have to find the average and average is equals to sum upon number, right? Now firstly sum will be equals to 21 plus 27 plus 19 plus 26 plus 32. Also it is given that 5 marks have been added to the marks of each and every student. So in total 25 marks will be added to the total sum of the marks. Okay, so it will be equals to 150 and the total number of entries are 5 here. So divided by 5 and it will be equals to 5 3s are 15, which will be 30. And the correct answer for this question will be option B here, right? Now coming upon to question number 6. So in question number 6, let P be the mean of M observations and Q be the mean of N observations, where P is less than equals to Q. So P is less than equals to Q. If the combined mean of M plus N observations is C, then which one of the following is correct? So combined mean of M plus N entries is C, right? Mean of M entries is P and mean of N entries is Q. Okay, so the combined mean of M plus N entries will definitely lie between P and Q, because average of two numbers will always be between those two numbers, right? So you are given that P is less than Q. So we can easily say that P will be less than equals to C will be less than equals to Q. So the correct answer for this question will be option C here. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question. So in the next question, here are the directions. So for the next 4 items, consider the following data with regard to different types of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of multivitamin tablets produced in a company. Okay, so you are given with 5 different types of multivitamin tablets produced by a country in different years, right? Now regarding to this data, you will be given with 4 questions and you have to answer them. Okay, so firstly question number 7 states that which product is produced least over the years of 2000 to 2005. So you have to calculate which product have been produced least in number. Okay, so for that firstly you have to calculate the total production of each and every tablet. So we can add it out and write it here. Okay, so now we have calculated the total production year wise and item wise. So according to this we can say that the total production of tablet first is 1125 lakhs. For tablet B it is 620 lakhs. For tablet third it is 504 lakhs. For tablet fourth it is 612 lakhs and for tablet 5 it is 605 lakhs. So according to this table, we can see that the minimum production is here, which is 504 lakhs, which is for tablet 3. So correct answer for this question will be option B here. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question. So in which of the following pairs of years the difference in total number of tablets produced between them is minimum? So we have to find the difference of tablet produced in first and second year and then have to find out of the given 4 options which will have the minimum. So here we have already calculated the production year wise. So we can easily find the difference between the production of 2 years, right? So firstly it is 2003 and 2005. So here is 2003 and here is 2005, which is 662 minus 655, which is equals to 7, right? Now we have to find for other 3. So here first one is 2001, which is here, and second is 2005. So 695 minus 662. It will definitely be more than 7, right? But we have to find the minimum one. So this one will be rejected. Now we will check for 2003 and 2004. So here is 2003, which is 655, and 2004 it is 585. So this is also more than 7. So this option will also be rejected. Now we'll check for 2000 and 2002, which is 475 and here 394. So 475 minus 394 is also greater than 7. So option D is also rejected and the correct answer for this question will only be option A here, as we have to find the minimum difference. Okay. Now moving up on to the next question, which is question number 9. So the ratio of percentage drop in total production in 2004 compared to 2001 to that of 2000 compared to 2001 is, and the given options are 1/3, 1/4, 1/2 and 1/5. So firstly, we'll find the difference between the production in 2004 and 2001. So here is 2001 and here is 2004. So difference will be 695 minus 585. So percentage drop will be 110 divided by the, we have to find it compared to 2001. So in division we have to take the total production of 2001, which is 695, right? Now we'll check for 2000 and 2001. So in 2000 the total production was 475 and in 2001 it is 695. So difference will be 695 minus 475, right? And the total percentage drop will be equals to 695 minus 475, which will be 220 divided by 695, right? Now we have to find the ratio. So this one divided by this one will give us the required ratio, which will be equals to 111 divided by 695 whole divided by 220 divided by 695. So this 695 will cancel with this one. Here this ones are, this twos are. So the total, so the required ratio here will be half, which is there in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 10. So in question number 10, in which year the production of type 1 is more than the sum of the production of type 3 and type 4? Okay, so we have to find the year in which type 1 have more production than type 3 plus type 4. Okay, so firstly we have to check for 2001, and in 2001 the type 1 have production of 200 and type 3 and 4 have production of 85 plus 160. So here 200 is less than 85 plus 160, which is 245, right? So this option is not the correct one, as type 1 have less production than sum of type 3 and type 4. Similarly, for 2002, here the production of type 1 is 135 and production of type 3 and type 4 is 44 plus 95, which is 139. So this one is also rejected. For 2003, here the production of type 1 is 240 and the production of type 3 and type 4 is 120 plus 80, which is 200. So 240 is more than 200. So here type 1 have more production than combined production of type 3 and type 4, which means that option C is the correct answer for this question. So till now we have discussed all the questions from statistics. Now we'll move on to the next question, which is question number 11. And here in question number 11, the sides of a right angle triangle are in ratio x minus 1 ratio x minus 18. What is the perimeter of the triangle? So this is from mensuration 2D question, and here we have to find the perimeter of the triangle. And the sides of right angle triangle are given in the ratio. So firstly we know that the right angle triangle also always follows the Pythagoras theorem, and here the ratio of sides is x ratio x minus 1 ratio x minus 18. So here we can see that the largest side is x here, and this will be the hypotenuse for your triangle, right? So we can easily apply PGT, which is h square is equals to p square plus b square, right? So here your h will be x and p and b will be any of these. Okay, so here we will apply, it will be equals to x square is equals to x minus 1 square plus x minus 18 square, right? So you can easily solve this out and will get two values for x, as this is a quadratic equation, and the values which you will get for x will be 25 and 13, right? But if you put here x is equals to 13 in this side, it will be minus 5, right? But a side of a triangle can never be negative, so this one will directly be rejected, and we will take x is equals to 25, right? So the required sides of the triangle will be 25, then x minus 1, which is 25 minus 1 will be 24, and x minus 18, which is 25 minus 18, which will be equals to 7, right? Now you have to find the perimeter of the triangle. So it will be 25 plus 24 plus 7, which will be equals to 56 units. So correct answer for this question will be option C. Now coming upon to question number 12. So in question number 12, ABC is a right angle triangle at B. Let M and N be 2 points on AB such that AM is equals to MN is equals to NB, let P and Q be 2 points on AC such that PM is parallel to QN and QN is parallel to CB. So if BC is equals to 12 centimeter, then what is PM plus QN equals to, right? So here we can easily say that this question is from geometry. So firstly, we have to draw the diagram in order to interpret the question clearly and find the answer. So firstly, we'll draw a right angle triangle which is ABC. So here this is ABC and it is given that it is right angled at B, right? Now here again we have given that there are 2 points M and N on AB. So here is M and here is N, right? And 2 points P and Q on AC. So here will be your P and here will be your Q. Also it is given that MP and NQ are parallel to BC. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of PM plus QN when BC here is equals to 12 centimeter. Okay. So here firstly we will use the concepts of similarity of the triangles, and here we can easily see that this triangle AMP is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, here you can easily prove it, and also triangle ANQ is similar to triangle ABC, right? So now we will use the formulas or the concepts of similarity of triangles in order to find the value of PM plus QN. Also, if you don't know about similarity, you can always refer to our courses where we have covered the whole concepts or related to similarity of triangles along with the properties and also the solved examples. So we have also provided you with the consolidated study material which is having everything is at one place, and you can check it and easily will able to solve the questions. Okay. Now we'll use the property of similarity of triangle which states that if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their sides will also be equal. So here in triangle AMP, here AM by AB will be equals to MP by BC. Okay. And similarly, here AN by AB will be equals to NQ by BC. Okay. Now here you would be surprised to know how we will be finding the sides of the triangle, right? But here as you are given that base of the triangle is 12 centimeter, we will use the Pythagorean triplets, and if one side of a triangle is 12 centimeter, then there will be a pair of sides which will be 5, 12, 13. Okay. So if one side is 12, then your perpendicular will be 5 and your hypotenuse will be 13. So here we can say that AB will be 5 centimeter. Okay. Also it is given that AM is equals to MN is equals to NB. So AM will be 5 by 3. Similarly, MN will be 5 by 3 and NB is equals to 5 by 3. Okay. Now we can easily put the values in the given below condition, right? So here AM is 5 by 3 divided by AB which is 5 is equals to MP. So MP we have to find out, and BC is given to be 12. Okay. So this 5 will cancel this 5 and this 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So this implies MP is equals to 4. Okay. Similarly, by putting the values of AN, AB and BC here, you can find NQ will be equals to your 8 centimeter. Okay. And we have to find MP plus QN. So MP here plus QN here will give you the answer which will be 4 plus 8 is equals to 12 centimeters. And this is given here in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 13. So in question number 13, AB and CD are the diameters of a circle which intersect at point P. Join AC, CB, BD and DA, and if angle PAD is equals to 60 degree, then what is the angle BPD equals to? Okay, so this one is also regarding the geometry, and this is particularly based upon the circles concept, right? So firstly we'll draw the diagram, as the best approach to solve the questions related to geometry is through the diagrams. Okay, so firstly we'll draw a circle here. Now it is given that AB and CD are the diameters. Okay, so here we'll draw AB and this will be your AC. Okay, AB and CD, right? And they intersect at point P. So point P will be the center of the circle, right? Now it is given that we have to join AC CB, BD and DA. Okay. Now again one more thing is given in the question, that the angle PAD is equals to 60 degree here. Okay. Then what is angle BPD equals to? So you have to find out this particular angle. Okay. So firstly we can see that in triangle this APD, right? So AP is equals to PD, as these two are the radius of a circle and radius of a circle are always equal. So we also know a property of triangles, that the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So if this angle is 60, then this angle will definitely be 60. Okay. Which means that this angle here will also be 60 degree. Okay. Now, but we have to find the angle below this angle, which is this one. So these two angles will make a linear pair. Okay. So 60 plus angle X is equals to 180 degree. This implies X will be equals to 120. So our required angle, which is this one, will be equals to 120 degrees, and which is given here in option D. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming up on to question number 14. So in question number 14, an equilateral triangle ABC and a scalene triangle DBC are inscribed in a circle on same side of the arc. So what is angle BDC equals to? Okay. So here two triangles have been inscribed in a circle. So again we'll draw the diagram first. Here is the circle, and here firstly we'll draw the triangle ABC. Okay. So ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay. Which means that all the three sides are equal. And the second triangle here is BDC. Right. So it will be here like this. This will be point D. Okay. And this is a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means all the three sides of this triangle will be different. Okay. And also it is given that the two triangles are on the same side of the arc. So we have drawn it on the same side. Now we have to find the angle BDC. So BDC, which is this angle. Okay. Also we are given that as ABC is an equilateral triangle, which means that all the angles will be of 60 degree. So here angle BDC will also be 60 degrees. Okay. And why? Because we know that all the angles in a inside a circle drawn by the same chord. Okay. BC will act as a chord to the circle. So all the angles drawn by the same chord inside a circle will always be equal. So here answer for this question will directly be option C here. So you can see that this was a very simple question. Only you need to know the properties of the circle very carefully to solve this question, right? Also you can refer to all the properties given in our courses, and it will help you out in solving the questions in your upcoming exam. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question, which is question number 15. So the sides of a triangle ABC are 4 cm, 6 cm and 8 cm. With the vertices of a triangle as centers, 3 circles are drawn, each touching the other 2 externally. What is the sum of the radii of the 3 circles? Okay. So again firstly we'll draw the diagram. So here is the triangle. Okay. It is triangle A, B and C. Now what is given, read very carefully. Okay. So it is given that by taking vertices as the centers, 3 circles have been drawn. So first one will be this center and one circle will be like this. Then this will be the center and this will be like this. And here this will be the center and it will be like this. Right. So 3 circles have been drawn and these 3 circles are touching each other externally. Okay. We can see that at this point and this point. Right. So we can easily name the points as P, Q and here this point will be R. Okay. Now we have to find out what is the sum of the radii of 3 circles, which means that we have to find the sum of AP plus here the radius of this circle, which is CQ, plus radius of this circle, which is BP. Okay. And also the sides of the triangle are given to us. Firstly, here the side AB will be 4 centimeter. Okay. Then BC will be 6 centimeter and AC will be 8 centimeter. Right. Now you have to find out the sum of the radii. Okay. So first thing that is very important that we should note is that here AP will be equals to AQ as both are the radius of this one circle. Then PB is equals to BR and RC is equals to QC. Okay. Now firstly we will let this side to be X. Okay. So your AP is X, then your BP will be 4 minus X, right? Similarly, your BR will be 4 minus X and your RC will be 6 minus 4 minus X, which will be 2 plus X. Okay. So your CQ will be 2 plus X and here your AQ will be X, right? Also the side AC is given to be 8 centimeter. So here we can easily write AQ plus QC is equals to 8 centimeter and AQ here we can see that is X and QC here is 2 plus X, right? And it is equals to 8, which means that 2x is equals to 6 and this implies x is equals to 3, right? Now if x is equals to 3, we can easily find the sum AP plus CQ plus BP. Here we can see that AP is x plus here your CQ. CQ is 2 plus x plus your PB. So your PB is 4 minus x, right? So this x will cancel this x. It will be 6 plus x, which is equals to 6 plus 3, which is 9 centimeter. And this is given here in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question. Now coming up on to the next question. So in the next question, let PAB be a secant to a circle intersecting the circle at A and B. So firstly, you must be wondering what is a secant. So a secant is a line segment which is cutting a circle at 2 points. Here is the circle and here firstly we are given that PA and here is B. Okay. So we will take this as this and this will be A and this will be B. So this is our secant and let PT be the tangent. So tangent is a line which is intersecting a circle at only 1 point. Okay. And here one more thing is given that PT is equals to 12 centimeter and your PA is equals to 9 centimeters. So you have to find out AB. Okay. So if you have gone through the chapter of circles which we have covered and the study material, you would have easily solved this question as it is a direct formula based question. And whenever a secant is and tangent is given to a circle, then we can directly say that PT square will be equals to PA into PB. So this is the standard formula. By putting the values in this formula, you can easily solve this question. So here your PT is 12 into 12, which is 12 square, into PA. PA is 9 and we have to find out PB, right? So here we can easily cut it down. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 1s are 3 4s are. So your PB will be 4 into 4, which is 16 centimeter, right? But you have to find out the value of AB. So AB is equals to PB minus PA. So PB is equals to 16 minus 9, which will be equals to 7 centimeter. So 7 centimeter is your answer and this is given here in option C. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Now coming up on to question number 17. So if the perimeter of a right angle triangle is 30 degree, okay, and the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, then what is the area of the triangle? So this is the triangle here and hypotenuse is given to be 13 centimeter. So as in the previous question also I have told you about the Pythagorean triplet, right? So if the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is given to be 13, then your Pythagorean triplet is 5, 12, 13, which means that your base and perpendicular will be 5 and 12 here. Okay. Also the sum, that is perimeter of all the three sides, is given to be 30 and you can check that 5 plus 12 plus 13 is equals to 30. So this also verified and now you have to find the area. So area of a right angle triangle is half base height and which is equals to half into 5 into 12, which is 30 centimeter square, and here it is given in option C. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 18. So in question number 18, ABC is a triangle right angle at C. So we can draw here A, C and B as it is right angled at C, right? So let P be the length of the perpendicular from point C on AB. So here is the perpendicular from C on AB. So we can mark this point as D, and this length here is given to be P. Now if BC is 6 centimeter, it is equals to, right? So BC is your 6 centimeter and CA is 8 centimeter. Okay. So you have to find the value of P. Okay. Firstly, we can directly say that if your AC is 8 centimeter, CB is 6 centimeter, then your AB will be 10 centimeter by using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now we know that the area of triangle is equals to half base into height whenever you have a right angle triangle. So here the area of triangle will be half into base into height. So your CB into AC, right? Also it will be equals to, we can take this as your height and your AB as your base. So it will be half into CD into AB. Okay. Now we can easily compare, and this half will cancel this half. We'll put the value of CB, AC and AB here, and we'll easily find the value of CD, which is equals to P, and it will be equals to your 4.8 centimeter. So correct answer for this question will be option C here. Now coming up on to question number 19. So in question number 19, ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. Okay, so we can draw it like this, right? So it will be A, B, C and D, right? So AB and CD are parallel sides, and this important relation is given here, which is 2B is equals to 3DC. Okay. Also the diagonals AC and BD intersect at point O. So AC and BD intersect at point O. Okay. So what is the ratio of the areas of triangle AOB and DOC? So this is triangle AOB and this is triangle DOC. Okay. So we have to find the ratios of the area of these triangles. Okay. So firstly, most important thing here to note is that this triangle AOB is similar to triangle DOC. Okay. You can easily prove it by seeing that this angle is equals to this angle and this angle is equals to this angle. Okay. Now we will use the very important property that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas, here AOB divided by area of DOC, is equals to the square of the ratio of their sides. Okay. So here we can take AB by DC. Okay. Square. Now we are given a very important relation between AB and DC here, which is 2AB is equals to 3DC, which means that AB by DC is equals to 3 by 2, and here we can put it here. So it will be equals to 3 by 2 whole square, which is 9 by 4. And the correct answer here then will be option D. Okay. So here it means that you should know the properties of similar triangles, because there are many questions based upon similarity of triangles. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question, which is question number 20, and here a circle touches all the four sides of a quadrilateral A, B, C and D. So if AB is equals to 9 centimeter, BC is equals to 8 centimeter and CD is equals to 12 centimeter, then what is DA equals to? So again we will draw the diagram first. So here this is the circle. Now it is touching the sides of a quadrilateral. Okay. So we can draw a quadrilateral here. It will be A, B, C and D. Right. Now we are also given with the sides, which is AB is equals to 9 centimeter. Then BC is equals to 8 centimeter. Again DC is equals to 12 centimeter. Okay. And your DA we have to find out. Okay. Now one of the most important property of circle states that two tangents drawn from one point will always be equals. Okay. So here we can name the points here as P, Q, R and S. Okay. Now according to this property, your AP will be equals to AS, your BP will be equals to BQ, your QC will be equals to RC and your DR will be equals to DS. Okay. So here what we will do, firstly we will let your AP be x centimeters. Okay. Then your BP will be 9 minus x centimeter, as this hole is 9 centimeter. Then your BQ again will be 9 minus x. So your QC will be 8 minus 9 minus x, which will be equals to your x minus 1. Okay, then your RC will again x minus 1 and your DR then will be 12 minus x minus 1, right? So it will be equals to 13 minus x. Okay, then here your DS will again be 13 minus x and your SA is x because AS is equals to AP, right? So here you have to find the value of AD or DA, which is equals to AS plus SD, and your AS is x plus your SD is 13 minus x. This x cancels x and it will be equals to 13 centimeter, which is given here in option B. So option B is the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 21. So here a cloth of 3 meter wide is used to make a conical tent of 12 meter in diameter with a slant height of 7 meter. So what is the length of the cloth? See, here you are given with the cloth and the width of cloth is given, and that same cloth is used to make a tent. Okay, so here your surface area of the cloth will be equals to the surface area of the tent. So surface area of the cloth will be LB, as your cloth is in a rectangular shape, and the surface area of a cone will be pi RL. Okay, now here you know the value of B, which is 3 meters. Then your pi is 22 by 7, your R will be 12 by 2 and your L will be 7. So you can easily put all the values and can find the value of L, that is the length of the cloth, which will be equals to 44 meters. So your correct answer will be option C here. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 2. So in question number 2, a sphere of diameter 6 centimeter is dropped into a cylindrical vessel partly filled with the water. So the radius of the vessel is 6 centimeter. If the sphere is completely submerged in water, then how much water will be the surface level of water be raised? Okay, so you are given with a sphere and a cylindrical vessel, and the sphere is put inside the vessel. Then your level of water will raise and you have to find by which height the water will get raised. Okay, so here first and the most important thing to note down is that volume of water raised, okay, will be equals to the volume of your sphere, right? Because you know that if you put some amount of volume in the water, that with the same amount the water will get raised. Okay, now you can easily compare the volumes. So volume of water is in the form of a cylinder and it will be equals to pi r square h, and your volume of sphere will be equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube, pi r cube. Okay, so here your pi will cancel your pi. Here the radius of your vessel is given to be 6 centimeter. So your small r will be 6 centimeter. H you have to find out. Then 4 by 3 into r cube. So r, capital R is the radius of the sphere. And here it is given that diameter of the sphere is 6 centimeter, which means that radius will be 3 and which will be here 3 cube. Okay, now after solving you can easily find the value of H, which will be equals to 1 centimeter, and it is given here in option B. So option B will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, now coming upon to question number 23rd. So in question number 23rd, a sector is cut out from a circle of radius 21 centimeter. If the length of the arc of the sector is 55 centimeter, then what is the area of the sector? Okay, so firstly we'll draw the diagram, and here this is the circle, right? So one sector have been cut out from this circle. Okay, so here it will be AB, right? Now length AB is given to be 55 centimeter, and you have to find the area of the sector OAB. Okay, also one more thing, this radius is given to be 21 centimeter. So firstly you should know that the area of sector is given to be theta by 360 into area of circle, which is pi r square. Okay, so for finding the area you need to find the theta, right? Now there is one more important formula, which is there is a relation between length of the arc theta and the radius, right? So here your length of the arc is given by theta by 360 into circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r. Okay. So by putting the values in this one, you can easily find theta by 360 is equals to 5 by 12. Okay. Here you just need to put the values of r, which is 21, and L, which is 55, and pi, which is 22 by 7. Okay. Now what we will do, we will put this value of theta by 360 into this particular formula. So your area will be equals to 5 by 12 into 22 by 7 into r square, which is 21 into 21, right? So 7 3s are 21, 1 into 4, right? 2 here and 11. Okay, and after solving, it will be 5 into 11 into 21 divided by 2, which will be equals to 577.5 centimeter square. And here it is given in option A. So option A will be the correct answer for this question. You can do the calculations yourself. It is very simple question. You just need to know the important formulas and can find the answer. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 24. So in question number 24, a wire is in the form of a circle of radius 70 centimeter. So this is a circle of radius 70 centimeter. If it is bent in the form of a rhombus, right? So same wire is used to make a rhombus, right? And then what is the side length? So we have to find the side of the rhombus. See, same wire has been used to make the rhombus, which means that circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r, will be equals to the parameter of the rhombus, which is 4a. Okay, so here you can put the values. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is 70 is equals to 4a. Okay, so here 2 ones are 2 and here 2 ones are 11. Also 7 ones are 7 and 7 tens are 70. So your a will be equals to 110 centimeter, and it is given here in option D. So option D will be the correct answer for this question. So you can see that some of the questions in your CDS paper were of very easy level, right? You just need to comprehend the statement properly. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 25. So if the perimeter of a semicircular park is 360 meter, so here we can draw a semicircular park, right? So here it will be A, B. Okay. And the perimeter is given to be 360 meter. Then what is the area, right? So here perimeter, to know that what will be the perimeter, we should know that perimeter will be pi r plus 2r. Okay, pi r will be the circumference of this park and 2r will be for this side length AB. Okay, it is given to be 360, right? So your r into pi plus 2 will be equals to 360, and by putting the value of pi here, you can easily find your r will be equals to 70. Okay, now you have to find the area of the park. So park is in semicircular form, which means that area of your semicircle, right, which is equals to pi r square by 2. So here you can put the values 22 by 7 into 70 into 70 divided by 2. So 7 tens are 2 ones are and 11. Okay, and after multiplying, you can easily see that your answer will be 7700 meter square, and it is given here in option B. So option B will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, so this was also a very simple question, right? Now coming upon to question number 26. So in question number 26, in a trapezium ABCD, AB is parallel to DC. Okay, so again we will draw a parallel, we will draw a trapezium first, right? So here it is A, B, C and D, right? And AB is parallel to DC. So the diagonals AC and BD intersect at point P, right? Now if AP by PC, we can write it down here that AP by PC is equals to 4 is to 4x minus 4, and your BP by PD, it is equals to 2x minus 1 upon 2x plus 4, right? So we have to find the values of x. Okay, see, firstly we know that here we have proved in one of the previous questions that your triangle ABP is similar to triangle BPC. Okay, so after being similar, we can easily use the property of similarity of triangles, that the ratio of the corresponding sides of two similar triangles are always equal. Okay, So which means that your AP by PC will be equals to BP by PD, right? This means that 4 upon 4x minus 4 is equals to 2x minus 1 upon 2x plus 4. Okay, so now here you can easily do the cross multiplication and will get the equation, okay, which will be 2x square minus 5x minus 3 is equals to 0. And by solving this equation, you will get the values of x to be 3 and minus 1 by 2. Okay, and by the options you can directly say that your correct answer will be option B here, right? Now coming upon to the next question, which is question number 27. Okay, so it states that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, so ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, and the parameter of triangle ABC and DEF are 40 centimeter and 30 centimeter respectively. So what is the ratio of BC plus CA? Here BC plus CA divided by EF plus FD. Okay, so first thing to know about the similarity of the triangles is that the ratio of the parameters, that is parameter of ABC by parameter of DEF, will be equals to the ratio of the corresponding sides, which is AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to CA by FD. Okay, now we have to find the ratio of BC by CA divided by EF by FD, right? Also here we can put the values, which is 40 by 30, right, which is 4 by 3. Okay, now we will take only those two ratios which we have to use here, BC and CA and EF and FD, which is given here in BC by EF and CA by FD. So we can write BC by EF is equals to CA by FD, which will be equals to BC by CA is equals to EF by FD by cross multiplication. Now we can use the very important rule of proportionality, which is componendo rule. And if you don't know about that rule, you can always check our courses where we have covered everything in detail. Okay, and according to that rule, here your BC plus CA by CA will be equals to your EF plus FD by FD. Okay, now again by using the cross multiplication, we will get here BC plus CA by EF plus FD will be equals to your CA by FD. Okay, and here your CA by FD is equals to 4 by 3, which means that your this given BC plus CA by EF by FD will be equals to 4 by 3. So answer will be 4 ratios 3, which is given here in option B. Okay. Now next, coming upon to next question, which is question number 28, and it states that two isosceles triangles have equal vertical angles and their areas are in the ratio 4.84 ratio 5.29. What is the ratio of their corresponding heights? Okay, so we can let two triangles be ABC and DEF. Okay, now according to the statement, the vertical angles of these two triangles are equal, which means that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay, and we have to find the height. Here we can take it as x and here we can y. So we have to find the ratio of the corresponding heights, which is AX by DY, and ratio of areas is given to us. So one important rule that we know, that ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equals to the square of the corresponding heights and the sides of the triangle. Okay, so here it will be equals to the square, right? And this ratio is given to us, which is 4.84 by 5.29. So this cancels this. This implies your AX by DY, that is the ratio of corresponding heights, will be equals to under the root of 484 by 529, which is equals to your 22 divided by 23, because these are the square, this is the square of 22 and this is square of 23. So correct answer for this question will be option C here. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 29. So it states that ABC is a triangle right angled at A. Okay, so this is the triangle and it is right angled at A. And AD is perpendicular to BC. So this will be your D and it is perpendicular. Now BD is equals to 8 centimeter. So we can mark your BD is equals to 8 centimeter. Then your DC is equals to 12.5 centimeter. Then what is AD equals to? So you have to find the length of this height. Okay. So firstly, we can let your AB to be X, your AC to be Y and your AD to be Z. Okay. So it will be more easier for you to find out and you have to find the value of Z here. Okay. Now first thing to note that here ACB is a right angle triangle. Then your ADD is your right angle triangle and your ADC is also your right angle triangle. So we can apply the Pythagoras to all the three triangles. Okay, so by applying Pythagoras in the first triangle which is ABC. Okay, so you will get 12.5 plus 8 square will be equals to x square plus y square. This will be your first equation. Okay, then your second equation will be by applying Pythagoras in the triangle, this one, that is ADB. Okay, so here your hypotenuse will be AB. So this implies your x square is equals to z square plus 8 square. This will be your equation 2. And by applying the Pythagoras in this triangle, here you will get y square is equals to 12.5 square plus z square. Okay, this will be your equation 3. Now what you have to do, add equation second and third. Okay, so by adding these two equations you will get the value of x square plus y square in the form of z square. Okay, then put the value after adding these two equations, that is the value of x square plus y square in your first equation here instead of this. Okay, so you will get a final equation which will be 12.5 plus 8 square equals to 2z square plus 8 square plus 12.5 square. Okay, so after solving this fourth equation you can easily find the value of z which will be equals to 10 centimeter. You can check this yourself. So the correct answer for this question will be option D here. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question, that is question number 30, and it states that the surface area of a cube is equals to that of sphere. Okay, so surface area of cube is equals to surface area of sphere. Okay, now if x is the volume of cube, so volume of cube is equals to x and volume of sphere is equals to y, then we have to find x square ratio y square, which is x square by y square. Okay, now we have got what we have to find out. So firstly we will let the side of cube to be A and the radius of the sphere to be R. Okay, now as surface area of cube is equals to surface area of sphere, this means that 6a square is equals to your 4 pi r square, which is surface area of sphere. Okay, now by solving these two we will get a by r ratio will be equals to 4 pi by 6 whole part 1 by 2. Okay, now we have to find the ratio of x square by y square, which is volume of cube square by volume of sphere square, right? So here x square by y square will be equals to volume of cube square, which is a cube whole square, right, divided by volume of spheres square, right, which is 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is volume of sphere and whole square. Okay, now we will solve it a bit and we will get that 3 square, which is 9 by 16 multiplied by pi square into a cube by r cube whole square. So this will be your x square by y square, right? Now you can put the value of a by r in this particular equation here. We can name it as 1, and by solving it properly here you will get 9 by 16 into pi square is into 4 pi cube divided by 6 cube. Okay, as this power 1 by 2 will cancels with this square, okay? And after solving this, you will get pi by 6. So your required ratio will be pi ratio 6, which is given here in option A. So option A will be the correct answer for this question, okay? Now coming upon to next question, which is question number 31, and here it states that a cone and a hemisphere have equal bases. So here your cone looks like this and this will be your hemisphere, okay? And their bases are same, which means that radius of cone is equals to radius of hemisphere is equals to small r, okay? And equal volumes, which means that volume of cone is equals to volume of hemisphere, and which is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h is equals to 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? Now we have to compare these volumes and have to find the ratio of the height of the cone to the radius of the hemisphere, which means h by r, right? So here we can see that this 3 cancels this 3, pi cancels pi, r square cancels this cube, and here you will get h by r is equals to 2 by 1. So your required ratio will be 2:1, which is given here in option B. So option B will be the correct answer. So you can see that questions based upon your mensuration are very easy. You just need to remember all the important formulas of volume and areas, and you can also find those important formulas in our courses where we have covered everything in very detail, okay? Now coming upon to question number 32. So a solid sphere of diameter 60 mm is melted to stretch into a wire of length 144 centimeter. So what is the diameter of the wire? Okay. So firstly you are given with the sphere with diameter 60 mm, which means that your diameter will be 6 centimeter as your 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, okay? And this means that your radius will be 6 by 2 is equals to 3 centimeter, right? Now your volume of your sphere will be equals to the volume of wire, as the solid sphere is used to make the wire, okay? Now your wire will be in the form of a cylinder like this, okay? And the height of your wire is given to be 144 centimeter, and you have to find the radius. So you can easily compare the volume of your sphere with the volume of your cylinder. So volume of your cylinder or volume of your wire will be equals to pi r square h is equals to volume of sphere, which is 4 by 3 pi r cube, okay? Now you can cancel this pi with this pi. Here you have to find the value of r square. H is equals to 144 is equals to 4 by 3. This your small r is equals to 3 cube. Here your r square, okay? So you can solve this equation very easily and can find the value of r, which will be equals to 1 by 2 centimeter. But you have to find the diameter, which will be equals to 2r, which is 1 centimeter. So correct answer will be 1 centimeter, which is given here in option B. So option B is the correct answer, okay? Now coming upon to next question, which is question number 33, and here it states that the ratio of the radius of base to the height of a cylinder is equals to 2:3, which means that r by h is equals to 2 by 3, which implies r is equals to 2x and h is equals to 3x, that we can let, okay? Now we are given that if the volume of cylinder is 1617 centimeter cube. So volume of cylinder is 1617 centimeter cube. Then what is the curved surface area of the cylinder? So we have to find the surface area of the cylinder, okay? So firstly we will put the formula of volume here, which is pi r square h equals to 16 into 1617, right? So here you can put the values 22 by 7 into r is equals to your 2x. So it will be 4x square into 3x is equals to 1617, okay? And by solving this, you can easily find the value of x, which will be equals to your 7 by 2, okay? Then you have to put the values in your formula of surface area to find the final answer. So surface area of cylinder is equals to 2 pi r h, okay, which will be equals to 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is 2x. So 2 into 7 by 2 into h, which is equals to 3 into 7 by 2, okay. So this 2 cancels this 2, this 7 cancels this 7, right? Then this 2 cancels this 2. So it will be your 22 into 21, which is equals to 462 centimeter square. So your correct answer will be option C here. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 34. So it states that the difference between the outside and inside surface area of a cylinder pipe 14 centimeter long is 44 centimeter square. Okay. So difference between inner surface area and outer surface area. So we can write 2 pi r h minus 2 pi small r h is equals to 44 centimeter square, right? And your height, that is h, is equals to 14 centimeter, right? Then the pipe is made of 99 centimeter cube of metal. So volume of pipe is given to be 99 centimeter cube. So if r is the radius of the outer, r is the outer radius and small r is the inner radius of the pipe, then what is r plus r equals to? Okay. So here from this equation you can easily find r minus small r, which will be equals to your 1 by 2 by putting the value of h here, and pi is equals to 22 by 7. Okay. Now your volume is given to be 99 centimeter cube. So your volume of pipe will be pi r square h minus pi small r square h, because volume will be equals to the outer volume minus inner volume of the cylinder, right? So it will be equals to 99. Okay. So again you can find r square minus small r square will be equals to your 99 by pi into h, right? So it will be equals to your 99 by 22 into 7 divided by 14 here, because h is 14. So 7 2 here, this 2 and 9. Okay. So it is 9 by 4. Now we know that r square minus small r square will be equals to r minus r into r plus r, right? And it is here equals to 9 by 4. This r minus r is half. So here r plus r will be equals to 9 by 2, which is 4.5 centimeter, right? And it is given here in option D. So option D is the correct answer for this question, right? Now coming upon to question number 35. So it states that a metal solid cube of edge 24 centimeter is melted and made into 3 small cubes. So this question is from your mensuration 3D, and here the edge of one cube is given to be 24 centimeter, and this is melted to make 3 different small cubes. Okay. So if the edges of 2 small cubes are 12 centimeter and 16 centimeter, then what is the surface area of the third cube? Okay. So we can let the side of first cube, your bigger cube will be A and the smaller cubes will be B, C and D. So according to the question, your A cube, volume of cube, first big cube will be equals to volume of 3 small cubes, which will B cube plus C cube plus D cube. Now from here you will get 24 cube minus B cube. B is your 12, right? 12 cube minus C cube. C is your 16. Okay, is equals to D cube, right? And by solving this equation, you will get your D to be 20 centimeter. But here we have got the side of the third cube, but you have to find the surface area of the third cube, which is equals to 6D square equals to 6 into 20 into 20, which is equals to 2400 centimeter square, which is given here in option C. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 36. So it states that a conical vessel whose internal radius is 5 centimeter and height is 24 centimeter is full of water. The water is emptied into cylindrical vessel with internal radius 10 centimeter. What is the height to which water rises? Okay. So here your water is firstly in the conical vessel and then it is poured into the cylindrical vessel, and you have to find the height of the water in the cylindrical vessel. So simply it states that your volume of cone will be equals to volume of your cylinder. Okay. So volume of cone, we know that it is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and your volume of cylinder is equals to pi small r square h. So here we'll let capital R and capital H be the radius and height of the cone, and small r and small h be the radius and height of the cylinder. Okay. So now here your pi cancels your pi. We can put the values. Your capital R is given to be 5 centimeter. Here 5 into 5, your h is equals to 24, and here your small r is 10. So it will be 10 into 10 into h, right? So it will be 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 1 and 2. Okay, here 3 8s are 24. So it will be 4 and 2. So ultimately you will get your h is equals to 2 centimeter. Okay, so your correct answer will be option B here, right? Now coming upon to question number 37. So in question number 37, a metal solid cube of side 22 centimeter is melted to make a cone of height 21 centimeter. So what is the radius of the base of the cone? So we are directly given that volume of cube is equals to volume of cone. Okay, and we have to compare and find the height of the cone. So we know that volume of cone is equals to a cube, and volume of cube is equals to a cube, and your volume of cone is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so here a is given to be 22 centimeter. So 22 into 22 into 22 here is equals to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7. Your radius we have to find out, and your height is given to be 21. Okay, so here this and this cancels. This 21 cancels this 21. So you have got r square is equals to 22 into 22. This implies your r is equals to 22 centimeter, and which is given in option C. So option C is the correct answer for this question. Now coming upon to question number 38. So it states that a cone of height 24 centimeter has a curved surface area of 550 centimeter cube, so centimeter square. Okay, so your curved surface area, we know that curved surface area of cone is equals to pi RL, and one more important thing that we need to know is that L square is equals to h square plus r square in a cone. Okay, now your height is given to be 24, your surface area is given to be 550. So you have to find what is the ratio of your radius to your slant height. Okay, so here L is your slant height, right? So first important thing that we will do is we will find the L here, which will be equals to, here h is equals to 24. So your 24 square will be 576 plus r square, right? Now we'll put the value of L in this equation, which is here given to be 550. So 550 is equals to 22 by 7 into r into 576 plus r square. Okay, so by solving it, you will get a equation in r to the power 4, which will be equals to r to the power 4 plus 576 r square minus 625 into 5 into 49. Okay, which will be equals to 0, and by solving this equation you will get r is equals to 7 and r is equals to minus 25. So you will reject this negative, as your radius can never be negative, right? Now by putting r is equals to 7 here, you will get your L is equals to 25, and the ratio of r by L will be 7 by 25, which is given in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question, right? Now coming upon to the next question, which is a rectangular paper is 44 centimeter long and 22 centimeter wide. Let X be the volume of the largest cylinder. So firstly we'll take a rectangle. Okay, this is the rectangle. Here your length of the rectangle is 44 centimeter and the breadth of your rectangle is 22 centimeter. Okay, now it is given that let X be the volume of the largest cylinder formed by rolling the paper along the length of the rectangle. So if we roll the paper along with the length, here your height of the cylinder will be 22 centimeter. Okay, and your circumference of the base, that is 2 pi r, will be 44. This implies your r will be equals to 7 centimeter. Okay, then your X, that is volume, will be pi r square h, which will be equals to 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 into 22, right? So here you can solve it and you will get the volume will be 22 square into 7, right? Now similarly, your second condition is given that Y be the volume of the largest cylinder formed by rolling the paper along its width. So when you will roll the paper along its width, then your height of the cylinder will be 44 centimeter and the circumference of the base, that is 2 pi r, will be equals to 22 centimeter. Okay, so by solving you will get the value of r will be equals to 7 by 2 centimeter and your y, that is the volume of cylinder, will be equals to pi r square h, which is equals to here your pi into r square, that is 7 by 2 square into 22, right? And you have to find the ratio of x is to y. Okay, so we can easily put the values we have, that is x is equals to 22 by 22 square into 7 divided by your y, which is equals to here your pi by 7, we can put it as 22 by 7. This cancels this, right? So you will get 22 square into 7 by 2. So this cancels this 7 cancels this 7 and this 2 goes in the numerator. So you will get the ratio to be 2 by 1, which is 2:1, which is given in option B. So option B will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question, which is a hollow spherical shell is made up of a metal of density 3 gram per centimeter cube. So density is equals to 3 gram per centimeter cube. If the internal and external radii are 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter respectively, what is the mass of the cell? So most of you must be wondering what is this mass? Okay, so we should know that density of a metal or any 3D object is given by mass upon volume. So here your mass will be equals to density into volume. Okay. Now density is given to you. You have to find the volume to find the mass. Okay. Now we know that volume of a hollow spherical shell. Okay. So inside the spherical shell there is nothing. So volume will be equals to pi 4 by 3 pi r cube minus small r cube. Okay, here your capital R will be the outer radius and small r will be the inner radius. Okay, so here it will be 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into your capital R, which is equals to 6 centimeter. So 6 cube is 260 and your 5 cube is 125. Okay, so which will be equals to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 91. Okay, 7 ones are 7, 7 13s are 91 and after multiplying we will get 1144 divided by 3, right? So this is the volume and we have to find the mass, which is equals to density into volume. So your density is 3 and your volume is 1144 by 3. 3 cancels 3 and you will get 1144 gram of mass, which is given here in option A. So option A is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 41. So consider the following inequalities. First one is sine 1 degree is less than cos 57 degree and second one is cos 60 degree is greater than sine 57 degree. And we have to find which of the above is or are correct. One only, two only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2. So firstly we will make them in the same trigonometric ratios to compare. Okay, so here we are given that sine 1 degree is less than cos 57 degree, which means that it will be cos 90 minus 1 less than cos 57 degree. So this will be equals to cos 89 degree less than cos 57 degree, right? Here we know that cos x is less than cos y whenever x is greater than y and x and y belongs to first quadrant, right? And here your cos 89 is less than cos 57 and your 89 is greater than 57. So this is satisfying this condition, which means that your equation 1 is correct. Okay. Now we'll check for equation second. So equation second is cos 60 degree is greater than sine 57 degrees, which means that sine 30 degree is greater than sine 57 degree. But we know that in first quadrant, value of sine increased from 0 to 90 degree as angle increased from 0 to 90 degree. But here we can see that it is given that sine 30 is greater than sine 57, right? But your 30 degree is less than 57 degree, which means that this is not satisfying the condition and this statement 2 is not correct. So correct answer for this question will be only 1 because only first statement is correct here, right? Now coming upon to next question, which states that if P is equals to secant theta minus tangent theta and Q is equals to cosecant theta minus cot theta, then what is P plus Q into P minus 1 equals to? Okay, so firstly we can simplify P plus Q into P minus 1 will be equals to P plus P QT minus 1. Okay. Now we are given that P is equals to secant theta minus tangent theta, right? So we can convert it in cos and sine. So it will be equals to your 1 minus sine theta divided by cos theta. Similarly, your Q is given to be cosecant theta minus cot plus cot theta, which will be equals to your 1 plus cos theta divided by sine theta. Okay. Now you can put the values of P and Q in this equation or in this expression, okay, and you will get final answer to be minus 1. Okay, you can solve it yourself. So correct answer for this question is option A here. Now coming up on to question number 43. So it states that if cosecant theta minus cot theta is equals to m, then what is cosecant theta equals to? Okay, so we are given that cosecant theta minus cot theta is equals to m. Also we know a very important property or the identity that cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So if you are solving the questions related to trigonometry, knowing all the important identities of trigonometry is very important and we have covered them in a detail in our courses, so you can check them. Okay. Now here your cosecant theta minus cot theta into cosecant theta plus cot theta is equals to 1 because a square minus b square is equals to a plus b minus into a minus b. Okay. Now you can put the value of this from this equation here. So it will be cosecant theta plus cot theta is equals to 1 by m. Okay. Now this is your first equation. This is your second equation. Add your first and second equation and you will get 2 cosecant theta to be 1 plus 1 by m, which implies cosecant theta will be m by 2 plus 1 by 2m, which is given here in option D. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming up on to question number 44. So it states that let ABC be a triangle right angled at C. Okay, so this is a triangle and it will be A, B and C as it is right angled at C. Then what is tangent A plus tangent B equals to, right? So we have to find tangent A plus tangent B in terms of A, B, C because we can see that all the options are having A, B, C in them. Okay. So now first thing to know that the side opposite to angle A is A, side opposite to angle B is here B and side opposite to angle C is C. So this is the standard thing, okay, and you need to know that very well. Now one more thing to note that tangent theta is equals to perpendicular upon base always, okay. Now firstly we will find tangent A. So here is the angle tangent A. So tangent A will be equals to perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular will be your CB, by base will be your AC, which is A by B. Then your tangent B, okay, so this is the angle. So here your perpendicular will be AC, which will be equals to AC upon CB, which will equals to B by A. So now we have to add them, okay. So it will be A by B plus B by A, and by taking LCM it will be A square plus B square by AB. But here we can see that in the numerator no option is having A square plus B square. But we know that in a right angle triangle, A square plus B square is equals to C square by Pythagoras theorem. So it will be C square by AB, which is given here in option D. So option D is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 45. So it states that let cos alpha plus cos beta is equals to 2. We can write it as cos alpha plus cos beta is equals to 2 and sin alpha plus sin beta is equals to 0. Then where alpha belongs to 0 to 90 degree and beta also belongs from 0 to 90 degree. So what is the value of cos 2 alpha minus cos 2 beta? Okay. And the given options are 0, 1, 2 cannot be determined due to insufficient data. Okay. So you may be thinking that this should be the option, but we can try solving it very easily. Okay. Here you are given that sin alpha plus sin beta is equals to 0 degree, and we know that from 0 to 90, that in first quadrant, sin theta is always positive. So there will nothing be negative, which means that if a plus b is equals to 0, then sin alpha should be equals to 0 and sin beta should also equals to 0. This implies your alpha will be equals to 0 degree and your beta will be equals to 0 degree. So we have got both the angles alpha and beta. Also you can check by equation first, that is cos alpha plus cos beta is equals to 2. So we know that maximum value of cos alpha or cos theta is 1, which means that here your cos alpha will be equals to 1 and your cos beta will also be equals to 1, which means that your alpha equals to your beta equals to 0 degrees. So we can put the values of alpha and beta in this equation. So it will be cos 0 degree minus cos 0 degree, which will be equals to 1 minus 1 equals to 0. So correct answer for this question will be option A here. Okay. So you must be thinking how you should solve it, right? So sometimes we can use the direct approaches to solve some questions and it will easily give you the answers, right? Now coming upon to the next question, which is question number 46. So if secant theta plus cos theta is equals to 5 by 2, where theta is from 0 to 90 degree, then what is the value of sine square theta? So secant theta plus cos theta is equals to 5 by 2. Okay. Now here we know that secant theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. So if we let the value of secant theta to be x, then cos theta's value will be 1 upon x, which is equals to 5 by 2. Now we can solve this question with a short trick. Okay. So we can write 5 by 2 as 2 plus 1 by 2, right? And by comparing this with this, we can easily say that x is equals to 2 and 1 by x is equals to 1 by 2. This implies your cos theta is equals to 1 by 2 and you have to find sine square theta. So your sine square theta will be 1 minus cos square theta equals to 1 minus 1 by 4 equals to 3 by 4. So answer for this question will be option C, right? Also, if you want to know the detailed solution of this question by the conceptual method, you can refer to our courses where we will be uploading the detailed complete solutions of all the questions topic wise. Okay. Now coming upon to the question number 47, which states that what is 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta into 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta equals to. So here we can write 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta into, right, 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta. So first important step is to convert cot, cosecant, tangent and secant into sine and cos. Okay. So it will be 1 plus here cot theta minus cosecant theta, right? So it will be equals to your cos theta minus 1 upon sine theta, right? And here it will be 1 plus sine theta plus 1 upon cos theta. Okay. Now here you can do the multiplication very easily. So firstly take the LCM. So it will be sine theta plus cos theta minus 1 divided by sine theta, right, into cos theta plus sine theta plus 1 divided by cos theta, and here is the multiplication. So right here we can see that this whole term is and this term is same. So here a minus 1 into a plus 1, right? So it will be sine theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 divided by sin theta into cos theta. Okay. Now you will open this formula. It will be sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta. Right. And sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So 1 will cancel with this one and you will be left with 2 sin theta cos theta divided by sin theta cos theta, and this will cancel and your final answer will be only 2, which is given in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now coming upon to the next question. So it states that if 6 plus 8 tan theta is equals to secant theta and 8 minus 6 tangent theta is equals to k secant theta, then what is the value of k square? So you are given with two equations. 6 plus tangent theta is equals to secant theta. This will be your one equation. Then 8 minus 6 tangent theta is equals to k secant theta. This will be your second. Now you can solve these two equations in order to find the value of tangent theta and secant theta by using the elimination method. Okay, so you will get the value of secant theta to be equals to 100 upon 6 plus 8k, and your tangent theta will be equals to 1 upon 8 into 100 by 6 plus 8k minus 6, and by solving it further you will get 8 minus 6k upon 6 plus 8k, right? Now you have got the value of secant theta and tangent theta, and now we know a very important identity, that is secant square theta minus tangent square theta is equals to 1. Now put the values of secant theta and tangent theta in this particular equation and you will get finally your k square to be 99. So you can do the calculation part yourself and the correct answer for this question will be option D here. Okay. Now coming upon to question number 49. So it states that a pole on the ground leans at 60 degree with the vertical. Okay, so vertical is this line and there is a pole on the ground which is having 60 degree with the vertical. Okay, right. Now this question is from height and distances. So we will draw the diagram alongside to get the actual picture of the question. Okay. Now at a point x meters away from the base of the pole on the ground, so x meters away we can take this point, right? So this is x meters and here we can take this point. So this point subtend two halves of the pole subtend the same angle. So we have to divide this pole into two equal halves. So this will be two halves and the angle subtended by this area and angle subtended by this part will be equal. So we can let it to be theta and theta. Okay, so this will be point A, B, C and this will be D. Okay. Now if pole and the point are in the same vertical plane, then what is the length of the pole? So we have to find the length of the pole, that is AB. So we can let AB to be 2h. Okay. So for the better convenience of the calculation, so it will be h and it also will be h, right? Now we have to solve and apply the formulas of tangent to find the actual answer of the question. Okay. Now here firstly we can observe that triangle ADC is congruent to triangle DCB. Okay, because this angle is equal, this height is common or this length is common and this is also equal. Okay, and by this we can say that all the angles will be same. So this angle 1 will be equals to angle 2. So angle 1 will be equals to angle 2 will be equals to 90 degree, as angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180 degree due to linear pair. Okay. Now we will firstly apply the formula of tangent in the triangle ADC. Okay. So here first thing to note that this angle will be equals to 30 degree, as this vertical angle, this pole is making angle 60 degree with the vertical. So this whole angle is 90 degree. So this angle will be 30 degree. Now tangent 30 degree will be equals to perpendicular upon base. So your perpendicular will be DC upon base will be AD. Okay. And your DC will be equals to under the root x square minus h square by using Pythagoras theorem in triangle A, D and C. Okay. divided by AD. AD is h centimeters, okay, and we know that tangent 30 is 1 upon root 3. Now it will be equals to x square by 3 equals x square minus h square, which implies your 4h square is equals to 3x square. This implies your 2h is equals to root 3x, right? And 2h is the height of the pole AB, right? So your height of the pole will be 3x meters, which is given in option B. So option B is the correct answer for this question, okay? Now coming upon to the next question, which is question number 50. So it states that a vertical tower standing at the corner of a rectangular field subtends angle of 60 degree and 45 degree at the two nearer corners. If theta is the angle that the tower subtends at the farthest corner, then what is the cot theta equals to? Okay, so firstly we will make a rectangular field. So this will be our rectangular field here like this, okay. Now we will take that the pole is standing at this point, right? Then from this point it is making angle here and here. That is the two nearer corners, right? And here this angle will be equals to 45, will be equals to 60 degree, and this will be equals to 45 degree, okay. And also we are given that this pole subtends an angle of theta at the farthest corner. So we can name it as A, B, C, D and E. Okay. Now we have to find cot theta. To find cot theta, it is very much important to find theta first, right? So firstly we will let the length of the tower EB to be h. Okay. Then length of the rectangular field will be x and breadth will be y, right? Now we will apply the tangent rules one by one in the triangles. So firstly in triangle E, B and C, okay. So in triangle E, B and C, your tangent 45 degree will be equals to perpendicular upon base, which will be equals to h upon x, right? So 1 is equals to h upon x. This implies h is equals to x. So this is our first condition. Then we will apply your tangent rule in this triangle A, B and E. Okay, so here your tangent 60 degree will be equals to h upon y, right? So tangent 60, we know that it is root 3 is equals to h by y, which means that your h is equals to root 3y. Okay, now we have to apply the tangent rule in the triangle. Here we can join in the triangle B, E and E. Okay. So here your tangent theta will be equals to perpendicular, which is h upon base, which is your BD. Okay. But in rectangle A, B, C and D, your BD will be equals to under the root x square plus y square. Okay. So it will be h upon x square, x square, which means h square, okay, h square plus your y square, right? So your y is h upon root 3, so it will be h square by 3, okay. Now we will solve it and it will be equals to root 3 by 2. So we have got that tangent theta is equals to root 3 by 2, but we have to find cot theta and we know that cot theta is equals to 1 upon tan theta. So it will be equals to 2 upon root 3. Okay, so your final answer for this question will be 2 upon root 3, which is given in option C. So option C will be the correct answer for this question, right? So now we have solved 1 to 50 questions of your set C of your CDS 12021 mathematics paper. And I hope all the questions were very much clear to you. Also, if you are preparing for your upcoming CDS examination, don't forget to subscribe to our courses where we have given you the detailed explanation of all the concepts along with the study materials, sample practice Q&A video lectures, quizzes, mock tests along with the previous year questions. So that will be a huge knowledge bank for you and you will definitely be able to clear your upcoming examination, right? Also, the rest 50 questions will be covered by Lakshmi ma'am. So stay tuned to the end of this session. Jai Hind.
Hello dear all aspirants, welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I am Lakshmi and I am back with the Series 1 2021 Mathematics paper answer key. Hopefully, you have covered the earlier session done by Miss Drishti, wherein she covered for you the brief solutions of question number 1 to 50, part of the mathematics paper in CDS 1 2021 examination. I am continuing this session with the question number 51 onwards, wherein I'll be giving to you the brief solutions as well as the details about the answer key for the question number 51 onwards till the question number 100. Alright, so let's begin with the session, and let me also make you note here that I am covering the questions in order from the set C paper. So if you have got the paper set A, set B or set D, you can check the question and accordingly you can mark the key and cross check with your key. Okay, so let's begin now. Question number 51, that we had asked here, what is log of 31.25 with the base 10 equal to? Alright, so you must have known that this 31.25 basically can be written as 1000 divided by 32, and hence the log of 31.25 with the base 10 can be easily written as log of 10 cube upon 2 to the power 5 with the base 10. And now hence just to apply the properties of logarithm there, right, the quotient rule along with the power rule. Okay, so it's a 3 times log of 10 to the base 10 minus 5 times log of 2 to the base 10 to give you the answer 3 minus 5 times log of 2 to the base 10, which was provided in the option number A. So hence the key was option A for this question. Alright, moving on. Question number 52, wherein you are asked about finding the square root of the number. That is the square root of 15 minus 4 root 14, which is nothing but to say simply, right, the square root of the expression root 8 square plus root 7 square minus 2 times root 56, which is nothing but the square root of root 8 square, right, plus root 7 square minus 2 times root 8 into root 7, which is nothing but to write about the square root of root 8 minus root 7 the whole square, which is same as root 8 minus root 7. And you know root 8 value is 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 minus root 7, hence the key option A for this question also. Alright, moving on, question number 53. And in this question, they are asked you that there is a sum of the reciprocals of two alternate natural numbers. Usually, we are supposed to get the questions on consecutive, but this time the question on alternate. What do you mean by alternate natural numbers? Here, x is if you are suppose the first natural number, then its alternate would be whom? X plus 2 in the list. Because the consecutive would be x plus 1. Alternate would be x plus 2 for x. Right? So, basically the given condition was, like according to the question, we have 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 2 equals to 7 by 24. Right? We noted that the sum is provided, which is of the reciprocals of two alternate natural numbers, given to be 7 by 24. And your task was just to solve this equation to obtain the quadratic equation. So you can do this solving and check. You will get this quadratic equation which I am writing for you. That is 7x square minus 34x minus 48 equal to 0. And you have to solve this equation either by say factorization formula you go with, or by formula method you can go with. The D formula method. You will find the two values for x. One would be 6 and the other would be minus 8 by 7. But what do you know about the x? X is a natural number. So minus 8 by 7 not possible because it's not natural number, right? So we have to stick to x equal to 6, and this implies us the next alternate number is 6 plus 2, right? So 6 plus 2 would be 8, and hence as per the question, the key would be what? The 6 plus 8, that is the sum of these two numbers, equals to 14. So key has to be hence option C for this question, because we are asked to find the sum there, right? Moving on to the next question, number 54. If n is any natural number, then 5 to the power 2n minus 1 is always divisible by how many natural numbers? Understand the question. 5 to the power 2n minus 1 is a given number which we can equivalently say as 25 to the power n minus 1. And we know basically in algebra that a to the power n minus b to the power n is always, divisible by a minus b. For all n, right? This is divisible by, I'm writing about, right? So we know perfectly that this then 25 to the power n minus 1 to the power n you say. So this expression is definitely divisible by right? It is divisible by 24. Okay, so now n is natural number, they said. So n can be 1, 2, 3, so on, right? For such question, always you test upon answers for the first n equal to 1. So for n equal to 1, definitely you are getting the expression to be 25 minus 1 equal to 24. And what are the factors of 24? 24 factors are total 18 number. 1, there is a 2, right? Then there is a 3, 4, 6, 8, then we have 12 and 24, right? So these are total 8 factors which are the factors of 24. And after that, if you try to put n equal to 2, n equal to 3, so on, you're gonna get the value of the expression such that you always will have the 24 factor of that expression, factor of that number, in fact, right? So hence it is correct to say that the given expression is always divisible by how many natural numbers? Always, they said, always it will be divisible by, yes, definitely 8. So option is D for this question. For your verification, you can take your time and verify for n equal to 2, n equal to 3, right? Check the expression, gonna get a number. That number would have definitely 24 as a factor, right? So definitely the expression would be divisible by always this 8 factors. Okay, how many? These 8 natural numbers, and here's the key, D. Moving on, question number 55. If 5 to the power x minus 3 is equals to 8, then what is the value of x? See, in this question, you know how to transform this exponential equation into logarithms. This becomes x minus 3 equal to log of 8 to the base 5. Moreover, you want the value of x, right? So x can be written as 3 plus log of 8 to the base 5. And you know very well the change of base law in logarithms, right? This log of 8 to the base 5 can be written as log 8 with the base 10 upon log 5 with the base 10, right? So this can be hence equivalently written as 3 plus log of 8 upon log of 5. You further simplify by cross multiplying. You could find that the numerator would be log of 125 into 8 divided by log of 5 with the base 10. All right, you can do this further simplification by cross multiplication, and there you'll get x equal to what? Log of 1000 divided by log of 5, and log of 1000 with the base 10, its value is 3, and 3 upon log of 5 to the base 10. See, this is what we are obtaining, but this is not directly provided in the options. You can see that this log of 5 to the base 10 can be equivalently written as log of 10 by 2 with the base 10, and just apply here the quotient rule, log of 10 minus log of 2. So there you're gonna get 1 minus log of 2. So numerator you are getting 3, and the denominator 1 minus log of 2 to the base 10. So option A. Check the simplification yourself. So this was just the question based on the properties of logarithms. All right, moving on to the next question, 56 now. And here they asked you what is the list value of the trigonometric expression 3 sine square theta plus 4 cosine square theta. See, to answer to such question, you have definitely scope to express in terms of a single trigonometric ratio and judge about the list or the maximum value, right? Here we have to judge about the list value. So here you know that this 3 sine square theta plus 4 times cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sine square theta. That can be further written as 3 sine square theta plus 4 minus 4 sine square theta, which in turns give you 4 minus sine square theta. And you know that to find the list value, this sine theta has to be what? The maximum. So that we're gonna get the list value to this expression. So sine theta is maximum when theta is 90 degree, and that maximum value is 1. We know the maximum value of sine theta. So basically then it has to be 4 minus 1 equal to 3, the list value of the expression, and hence the answer option C for this. Right, moving on to the next question, number 57. And here we have k equal to sine theta into cosine theta, wherein the theta is provided, it is between 0 and pi by 2 it seems. And they have asked about what is the correct statement about this expression. Is that the value of k between 0 to 1, or between 0 to 0.5, or between 0.5 to 1, or between 0 to 1, wherein equality was given in the three options, but there was a strict inequality in option D. Fine. You know very well about that. At 0, theta equal to 0, k would be 0, right? And at maximum point, that theta equal to pi by 2 you take, there also you find k equal to 0. But this is not the way to approach to this question, because there is a scope to simplify this expression. You must have noted that. Okay. So let me tell you about that. The given expression you would have, simplified first. See, you know very well that this k equal to sine theta into cosine theta can be written as 2 times sine theta cosine theta by 2, which is nothing but sine 2 theta by 2. So you judge now this one for the best finding of the value of k, because here we know that this sine 2 theta would be 0 at theta equal to 0, and this would take the value maximum when at theta equal to 45 degree, which belongs to the provided interval, because theta is between 0 to pi by 2, right? So hence we know definitely here that k is above 0, equal to 0, and below 0.5, because numerator is 1 by 2, and that is occurring at theta equal to 45. So half means 0.5, right? So hence the key for this question was option B only, that k definitely will lie between 0 and 0.5, where 0 and 0.5 are inclusive. All right. And the next question 58 here was p equal to given, that is sine square theta plus cos to the power 4 theta, wherein theta is also between this 0 and pi by 2, both are inclusive. All right. And they asked about the two statements. Which of the following is correct? Statement number 1 was like p can be less than 3 by 4. Statement number 2 was p can be more than 1. Well, you can notice here that this p equal to sine square theta plus cos to the power 4 theta can maximum would be 1 for the provided range of theta, right? And its minimum value can easily find out. It would come out to be 3 by 4. So basically the p would be between this 3 by 4 and 1, and the minimum value you can easily find out. It would be 3 by 4. You plug in theta equal to 30 degree, you plug in theta equal to 60 degree from the provided range. You can easily check that the minimum bound it can take is 3 by 4, and it would be definitely above 3 by 4 but lesser than equal to 1, because at theta equal to 0 the value of this expression, can you note it, this expression value would be 1, and at theta equal to pi by 2 also it will be 1. So maximum it gonna take 1 and minimum it gonna take 3 by 4. So basically the p has to be above 3 by 4 and below 1, where 3 by 4 and 1 both are inclusive, right? So therefore as per this analysis we can say that the statement 1 and statement 2 both are wrong. Hence the correct statement is neither 1 nor 2. So option has to be yes, the D for this question then, right? You can easily verify that theta 30 and theta 60, right, the values would be above 3 by 4, but for maximum value of theta and the minimum value of theta, that is 0, you can see that the value of the expression is fixed there, maximum can be 1. Okay. If the equation x square plus y square minus 2xy sine square theta equal to 0, this is provided to us, and they mention that this equation contains the real solution for x and y. Okay, then what is the correct criteria for x and y? We have to determine. So first of all, you closely look into the equation. The equation can be written and solved based upon the discriminant nature of the equation, because the equation has the real solution, it seems, right? So definitely discriminant is greater than equal to 0. So let's say discriminant equal to 0 for this equation. So that gives us the coefficient b, right, that is b square minus 4s equal to 0 to be equated, means it's gonna give you the relation there, that is this 2y sine square theta, the whole square, which is the minus because b is negative there, then minus 4 into 1 into see, I am taking y square. See, I have treated this equation as a equation of variable x. Okay, so here you can see that this can be simplified as 4y square sine to the power 4 theta minus 4y square equal to 0, which would give you the equality as 4y square sine to the power 4 theta minus 1 into the bracket equals to 0. And you know very well that here this expression, right, has to be equated to 0 to see that sine square theta equal to either plus 1 or minus 1. But can the sine square theta would be minus 1? No, right? You solve this expression equating to 0, right? This sine to the power 4 theta minus 1 you solve by equating to 0, you're gonna get sine square theta plus or minus 1. But out of that we have to choose, yes, only the plus 1, because sine square theta cannot be negative. So sine square theta is plus 1 means in the provided expression, now you substitute. What do you get? You will get the answer now, that it's x square plus y square minus 2xy equal to 0. That is x minus y the whole square equal to 0, to give you only the one relation, that is x equal to y. And hence the key for this question was option A itself. Alright, so this was more or less like knowledge about the quadratic equation to proceed with. Alright, moving on to the next question now. There is a 61st question here based upon the profit and loss. A trader gives successive discounts of 20%, 10% and 5% respectively. So what is the overall discount? You must remember the formula for equivalent discounts. When a trader incurs the two discounts successively, A and B, then you know that the equivalent discount, or you can say the overall discount, get by the formula A plus B minus AB upon 100%, right? So basically here now we have three successive discounts in hand. So first you have to use here the first two discounts to find the first equivalent discount. Then continue that with the 5% to get the final overall discounts, right? So in the first step, you're gonna get with the A equal to 20 and B equal to 10, you're gonna get the discount, right? The equivalent discount D1, I would say 28%. Then for the second step, you would be taking your A as the D1, that is the 28%, and you have to take the B as the next in the process, that is 5%, and substitute same in the formula, right? You're gonna get the overall discount there, right? So overall discount percent you're gonna get by solving this 28 plus 5 minus 28 into 5 by 100. You can check the calculation your side, right? So this gonna be 31.6%, and hence the key for this question was option B. All right, moving on, the next question, number 62, based upon the simple and compound interest. Here they mentioned that the sum of money was invested at simple interest at certain rate for 5 years, and had it been invested at 5% higher rate, it would have fetched rupees 500 more. So basically they have given you the relation between SI2 and SI1. That SI2 is SI1 plus rupees 500. But there is a criteria for SI2. There you have to consider the rate of interest higher, 5%. So there you have to mention R2 is equals to the R1 plus 5, right? Wherein the time period T is same for both the interest, 5 years. Okay, and what we supposed to find for this particular question is the principal amount, that is P. So you just supposed to substitute the required values in the above equation of solving and get what is, you know, the principal amount. There definitely in the process the R1 gonna cancel. Alright, so you can substitute that the SI2 gonna be what? It would be principal P, then R2 into the 5 years divided by 100 equals to P, the same principal, into R1 rate of interest for the same time period divided by 100 plus 500. Solve this equation, and while solving, so you have to replace this R2 by R1 plus 5. So solve this equation, you're gonna get the principal amount P to be rupees 2000. You can check at your side. All right, so option A was the correct key for this particular question. All right, just focus upon this equation to simplify, solve, substitute R2, there R1 will get cancelled, and only you will have an equation in P to get the value of P there. Alright, moving on to the next question, number 63 now. The difference between the compound interest, which is compounded annually, and the simple interest on a certain sum of money at 12% per annum for 2 years is rupees 72. So basically this was the question on SICI directly on a formula that I have also told you most of the time in my lectures on the simple and compound interest, that the difference base you can directly expect a question. So D is equals to, you know, that PR square by 100 square. We have covered such a formulas and the relevant problems in our CDS mathematics course, so you can check the link given in the description and check the content too. Okay, so D equal to PR square by 100 square is the formula for the difference given for compound and simple interest for the period of 2 years, right? So in this question basically we have given that the hint, the 2 years, the difference given, so we are using the formula, and we know here R, which is the, you know, amount 12%, and we know 72, it's a difference value, so we know that here 72 equal to P, which is unknown to calculate, and the R, it's 12, so 12 into 12 divided by 100 into 100. Solve this. You're supposed to just solve this equation to get the required principle, that 72 into, right, it would be 10,000 divided by 12 into 12. You would have easily solved this, and you're gonna get the key for this particular question as the option number D. Alright, so you can check the calculation, rupees 5,000 would be your answer. Next question, 64. A train travels 600 km in 5 hours and the next 900 km in 10 hours. So what is the average speed of the train? This was also a question directly based upon a formula. I have also covered such problems and the formula also, that when you have the total distance covered by a vehicle and the total time taken in the journey to complete the journey, then average speed is just the formula what? The total distance, the total D upon total T, right? So this was simple formula based question. So total D here we know the initial distance, the 600 km, right? And the later distance 900 kilometers, and the time taken, initially 5 hours for the 600 and later 10 hours. So the actual answer you're gonna get as 1500 divided by 15. So it's just the 100 kilometer per hour. So very easy question. This was based upon the SDT concept, speed, distance and time. So option is yes, option is C for this question. Next question, 65. Walking at 4/5 of his usual speed, a man is 12 minutes late for his office. Alright, so what is the usual time taken by him to cover that distance? This question was again a speed, distance, time based. You just need to understand from the question that the distance is same between the office and man, but man has changed the speed. They mentioned that if the man walk at 4/5 of his usual speed, let us say something, say x. Okay, so if I say the usual speed to be x, okay, x units, and they said that the speed is getting changed, so it is becoming certain x dash, and that is the 4/5 part of x. So what is happening then? He is getting delayed to reach to office, right? 12 minutes. So there is a difference between the time we have given to set up the equation to solve this answer, right? So we would be using the formula here, SDT formula, that you know that the speed, basically the speed x is what? The distance d by t, right? So distance d we have xt, but this same distance is covered by the change speed here. What is that speed? X dash, t dash we will say, and x dash is what? It's a 4/5 part of x. And what is t dash? They said 12 minutes getting late than the usual time. Usual time we taken it to be t. So 10 minutes late means t plus 12 minutes. Right. So we know that the distances are same. Right. D is equals to xt and D is equals to, now this equation we are getting. So we just supposed to equate this, that the xt is equals to 4/5 times x into t plus 12, and we supposed to calculate here the value of t. Okay, which we're gonna get to be the 48. You can easily solve this equation yourself. It's a 5t minus 4t, right? And 1t there you'll get left hand side, right hand side you'll get 48. So you'll get easily this key, and hence the answer option A for this. All right, moving on to the next question, number 66. The cost price of 100 mangoes is equal to the selling price of 80 mangoes. So what is the profit percentage? Simple question. This was also the basic formula based question on profit and loss. Okay, so we know that the CP of 100 mangoes, if the CP of 100 mangoes we say to be X, then we can write the CP of one mango, how much? X by 100. And similarly, they said that the CP of 100 mangoes is same as the SP of 80 mangoes. So shall I say that SP of one mango would be what? X by 80, right? And now we just supposed to find the profit percentage. So we are enough to go ahead with these values of CP and SP for one mango. We are about to calculate percentage only, right? So profit percent, you're gonna get it by the formula SP minus CP by CP into 100. Substitute the values, that is SP we have X by 80, then CP we have X by 100 upon X by 100 into 100. You can do this calculation and you can check that this answer comes out to be 25%. So key is option D for this question. All right. Moving on to the next question, number 67. X sells his goods 25% cheaper than Y and 25% dearer than Z. Can you understand this statement? See, if you assume here Y is selling the good for rupees 100, okay, then X has to sell it for 75 rupees because X is selling 25% cheaper than Y. Very simple approach. Whenever such question comes, you can approach like this, assuming the middle amount to be the 100. Because here the Y is connected with X, right? And then it will be connected to Z because X is here like selling is good 25% dearer than Z also. So can you understand this statement? So Z amount says Z only. So it's 25%, right? It is the value sold by the X, that is the rupees 75. So you just supposed to now relate this. So here we have Z, that is the 125 by 100 times Z equal to 75 to give you Z is equals to what amount, 60. So now you can compare that what percentage Z's goods cheaper than Y. Y was selling in 100 rupees 100, right? Z you got it to be rupees 60. So you can see that the difference is 100 minus 60, that is 40. So definitely the percentage that is Z's good cheaper than Y is 40%. So option is B for this question. I hope you understood this equation, how it has come. It's a simple that X was selling his goods 25% dearer than Z. Means the selling amount for X, you have to equate it to the Z plus 25% of Z. Okay. Now, moving on to the next question, number 68. And here in this question, we have a mixture of 80 liters of liquid. Okay. So, total mixture quantity is known to us, which is 80 liters, right? And it is comprising of liquid and water. And 25% of the mixture is given to be liquid. So can you then note how much is the liquid exactly? It's a 25% of 80. 25% of 80 gonna be 20 liters. You can check it, 25 by 100 into 80. Okay, so it's a 20 liters. Liquid is 20 liters. Okay, and they have asked you about how much water should be added to the mixture so that the liquid becomes 20% of the mixture. So now what is the liquid we got? We got liquid to be 20 liters. Means this 20 liter has to be like the mixture which is there, right? Becoming the 20% of the mixture, right? So 20% of the mixture. So this 20 liters equal to 20% means 20 by 100 into the mixture. Right. So in the mixture, we're gonna get there. So in a mixture, we are getting the total amount to be the 100 liters. When you want what water to be added where the liquid becomes 20% of the mixture. So you just equated here what the 20 liters of liquid to the 20% of the mixture. So total mixture you are getting it to be 100, but you want to know how much water added. See, originally mixture was 80 liters. Now it has become 100 liters. Means the water added part we can easily see here. The water added part is just the difference, that 100 minus 80, that has to be 20 liters, and hence the key for this particular question is option B. Alright, moving on to the next question. 69th question. If 20 persons can clean 20 floors in 20 days, it's like M1 is known to us 20, D1 is known to us 20 days, and W1 is known to us, that is 20 floors. It's a kind of wage, a kind of work they are doing, right? We denote it by W in the work time concept. So in how many days can 16 persons, that is M2 category 16, clean the 16 floors? Means W2 is known to us 16, and they asked you about the D2. I hope you already know to the very important formula in work and time, that M1 D1 by W1 is same as M2 D2 by W2. Right? We have covered this concept, this important formula, right, which is the basic formula in work and time concept in the lectures on work and time. You can do check the detailed content by visiting to learn.ssbcrackexams.com webpage, right? You can subscribe to our courses, check the content, the detailing is already provided there, and this was the simple question based upon this formula so discussed, right? And here you just need to plug in the values what I listed for you and know the D2. So just substitute the values, you're gonna get the D2 answer there, right? And you find it to be the 20 days. You can check the calculation on your side. So it's option C for this. All right. Next question was again the same based upon the work and time concept. Here the noted things are like the work done by X minus 1 means. So M1 category is X minus 1 in number, and D1 days are X plus 1. Right, and the work W1 for these main and these many days, the work is Y. And for the second category, we have the M2, right, that is X plus 2 main, D2 days, that is X minus 1 days, and the W2, that is Z. So again, this was also the question directly on the same formula. So this is very surprising, on the same formula based 2 continuous question, right? So it was the advantage for learners who have covered and attempted. They must have done very correctly these 2 answers, right? So the same M1 D1 by W1 equal to M2 D2 by W2. Substitute there. Here what is happening is this W1 is Y and W2 is Z, and Y by Z value is they have given to you in the question. So basically you have this equation now, M1 D1 by M2 D2 equals to W1 by W2, which is Y by Z, which is provided 9 by 10 directly. So here you noted that this value, the W1 by W2 value is Y by Z, which is equals to 9 by 10. Just you need to equate it to the left portion, and just you have to solve for the unknown value of X. You will definitely get that in terms of, right, because this expression gonna simplify in just the X only. You can do the verification, and there you're gonna get the X as 8. You can check the calculation. All right, so option A is the key for this question. Here we have the X plus 1 by X value, which is provided 5 by 2, and we shall find in the process X to the power 4 minus 1 upon X to the power 4. So if you have noticed, the repeated application of the important formulas in algebra gonna give you the equivalent values of the required expression in this provided, which is unknown. You know that this can be first of all written as the X square minus 1 by X square into X square plus 1 by X square, out of which you know again that this X square minus 1 by X square can be written as X minus 1 by X into X plus 1 by X into X square plus 1 by X square. So basically you supposed to first of all use this X plus 1 by X value to determine this X square plus 1 by X square using the formula in algebra, and then you have to find out X minus 1 by X values. So you gonna get those values to be respectively this first value 3 by 2, X plus 1 by X we have already 5 by 2, and this value you're gonna get it to be around, you can check it, it would be 17 by 4. All right, so this product gonna give you the resultant 255 by 16. But let me tell you here hint, how do you find this? See, to find this X minus 1 by X value, you use the formula X minus 1 by X the whole square equal to, okay, what you gonna use? It's X plus 1 by X the whole square minus, yes, it has to be minus 4. So you can use this formula to derive this value, which is 3 by 2, and later on to derive this x square plus 1 by x square, you can directly use the formula that x plus 1 by x the whole square value is same as x square plus 1 by x square minus, right, minus what it will be, plus 2, right? So you can use this formula to find out this value, x square plus 1 by x square. So this kind of questions would be just simply, you have to play with the formulas in the algebra and get the answer. So I noted already formulas for you. You take the help of this and calculate x minus 1 by x value and x square plus 1 by x square value. All right, so you're gonna get the values required here written to you, right? You can cross check, and the final answer gonna be the option B, yes. All right, next question, number 73 in line. If the equation has, the quadratic equation, equal roots, then what are the values of k? This was one of the easy question on quadratic equation part in this paper, that the equation has equal roots, it seems. So equation will have equal roots, clearly the discriminant would be what? 0. So we know that b square minus 4 is equal to 0 for this equation, right? So what is b here? It's a minus 2k square minus 4 into a into c equals to 0. Solve this. You're gonna get this 4k square minus 16 3s are 48k equal to 0, which gonna give you 4k common, that is k minus 41 42 equal to 0, which gonna give you k equal to 0 or k equal to 12. Check. And hence the key for this question was simple, the option C. Simple, based upon the basic concepts of the discriminant, that when discriminant is 0, the roots would be equal. So you equated and got the required values of k. Next question, number 74. If the sum as well as the product of the roots of the equation is 6. Equation is px square minus 6x plus q equal to 0. And they said that sum of roots and product of roots both is same, 6. Alpha and beta we consider to be roots of quadratic equation, right? And here we have given alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Both the values are equal to 6. But what is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. What is alpha into beta? It's c by a equal to 6. Substitute the values from the equation. You're gonna get 6 by p equal to q by p equal to 6. Now you just need to solve this. What do you get by solving first? 6 by p equal to 6. You're gonna get p value there 1, right? And solve the second one now, right? So it's q is equals to 6 into p, so it's 6 into 1, that is equals to 6. And what do you want now? You want p plus q. So p plus q would be, yes, 1 plus 6, that is equal to 7. So answer, yes, the option B was the right choice for this question. All right, next question, number 75. 4x cube plus 12x square minus x minus 3 is divisible by. This was just the option based question, I must say, because here they have given only the two expression, the binomial expression 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1, and they are inclusive in all the four options. So why to worry and factorize the equation? Just just depend on the options, take a option and check it. So to check that the expression is divisible by the provided factor means what? The remainder has to be 0. So 2x plus 1 equal to 0, you solve x equal to minus half, you will find the polynomial px which is given, that is 4x cube plus 12x square minus x minus 3. This polynomial, you calculate p of minus half, you're gonna get 0. You calculate p of half, this will be also 0. And p of half, why are you calculating? You are calculating to check whether this is the factor or not. That is 2x minus 1 equal to 0 means x equal to half. So basically this polynomial is divisible by both. You can check it. P of minus half is also 0. P of half is also 0. Right? I have already provided to you what is px. So check p of minus half, p of half, both would be 0. So definitely we have the polynomial divisible by 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1 both. Okay, the polynomial is divisible by both. So hence the key should be what? The option C only. Right? So such question you can just check the option and fit it into the question. Try to fit which one goes, you can take it that, right? So next question, number 76. Let's look into the question number 76 now. Which one of the following fractions will have minimum change in its value if the 3 is added to both numerator and the denominator of all the fractions. So basically you are changing the fraction to know the minimum change, and it is occurring in which fraction, that would be your answer, right? So you are adding 3 to the numerator and 3 to the denominator for each fraction, right? So if you add it for the first one, what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the first fraction to be 5 by 6. The second fraction you add 3, there you're gonna get 6 by 7, right? The third fraction you're gonna get 4 plus 3, that is 7 by 5 plus 3, 8, and the fourth fraction gonna be 8 by 9. And now you have to find the change, right? So you find the first change, that is 5 by 6 minus 2 by 3. This change gonna be 1 by 6, which is approximately 0.17. You can check. The second change you find, the second change is 6 by 7 minus 3 by 4, right? So that gonna be approximately 3 by 28, which would be 0.107. Okay, and the third fraction change you can check it, that is 7 by 8 minus 4 by 5, right? That resultant would be 7 by 40, which would be approximately 0.175. Okay, and the fourth fraction change, that is 8 by 9 minus 5 by 6, gonna be 3 by 54, which is same as 1 by 18, and this would be the list value, that is 0. Around it would be 0.05. You can check it. So the list change we found it to be for the fourth fraction. So the key for this particular question, that is the minimum change in its value occurred for the option number D. So D is the choice. Next question, let's continue. 77th. Let the average score of the class of boys and girls in an examination be P. Okay, and the ratio of boys and girls in the class is 3:1. Then the average score of boys, if it is P plus 1, then what is the average score of girls? So basically this was a question based upon the combined average formula that you must have studied, and we have covered this formula also earlier in the session. You must have followed the session, most important formulas also, that we have covered such a similar problem. Okay, so simple combined average based this question was. You must remember, if you have group of M and group of N with their respective averages A and B, right, then the combined average formula, right, the combined average formula comes out to be MA plus NB upon M plus N. So in this question we know this M are the number of boys and they are like 3x, right, the equivalent of this ratio 3:1. So I can write that this is equals to 3x into the average for the boys, which is given to us, that is P plus 1, right, plus N, the number of girls, we take it to be X, right, and B is unknown to us, this is divided by 4x. And already this combined average of the class, that is the average score of the class of boys and girls, is noted already as P. Okay, so already we have the equation in hand, that P is equals to 3 times P plus 1 plus B upon 4. So you just solve this equation, you're gonna get the value of B, which is the required average score of girls, P minus 3. So hence the option C for this particular question. Alright, moving on to the next question, number 78. The incomes of A, B and C are in the ratio 7:9:12. And their expenditures are in the ratio 8:9:15. If the A is saving 1/4 of his income, then the ratio of ABC's savings amount is. So you have to find the savings amount for ABC and put it in the ratio. It's simple to find. We already have the ratios for income, right? So income ratio we have 7:9:12. And we have the expenditure ratio, that is 8:9:15. So basically we know that if I take the common multiple for income to be X and the common multiple for expenditure ratio to be Y, then saving ratio would be basically the difference one, because savings amount you're gonna get it as income minus expenditure, right? So saving ratio would be respectively like 7x minus 8y is to 9x minus 9y is to 12x minus 15y. You know this. Out of which we know already one relation, that is about the person A, that his saving is 1/4 of his income. So this 7x minus 8y, we know that it is what? 1/4 of the income. Income is how much? 7x. So you solve this here, you're gonna get the value of x, right? So basically what you're gonna get is, it's a 7x plus, I would take, minus 7 by 4x equal to 8y, to see that x by y value there. It would be 8 into, cross multiply, what do you get? 4 divided by 4 sevens are 28 minus 7, right? It's a 21. So you're gonna get basically 32 by 21 as the ratio for x is to y. So you can take up this ratio and calculate the values of these two expressions, which are the values for the savings amount for the person B and C, right? And you can also find the saving amount for the person A. So you're gonna get the option A. You can check it. You just need to substitute the value of x as 32 and value of y as 21 in this all three expressions of savings. Okay, so hence the option A would be correct choice. You can check it. All right, moving on to the next question now. 79. A train which is 200-meter long passes a platform which is of around 100-meter in length in just 10 seconds. So what is the speed of train? You know, to answer to such question, you have to also consider the distance covered by train along with the length of the train, right? Because here there is a platform, right? So 200-meter long, it's a length of the train, and platform is 100 meters. So total distance actually covered by the train is 200 plus 100 meters, right? You are getting my point. So speed formula you apply here, it's just a distance by t, and distance you have to make sure that you are taking the complete, the length of the train as well as the length of the platform, right? So that is the total distance covered by the train. So it will be 300 divided by the time they given, 10 seconds. So 300 meters by 10 seconds. So what do you get the speed? 30 meters per second. So option, yes, B for this question, right? Next question, 80. See, in this question we have left hand side the sum of terms, right? Right hand side the equivalent value 99 by 100, and they asked about what is the value of n. You must have noticed that the denominators are such that the numerator can be expressed with the help of them. Basically what I would like to say is that 1 upon 1 into 2 can be easily written as 2 minus 1 by 1 into 2, which can be further written as, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2 by separating the denominator. Similarly, this 1 upon 2 into 3 can be written as 3 minus 2 by 2 into 3, which can be further written as 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So you can try writing for this, and you have to basically take the sum of those all terms. So in the process what is happening is, you can see the terms are getting cancelled, and only the last term would remain. That is, the last term would be what? 1 upon n plus 1. That term would remain, and here in the first you will remain with the 1. So basically you are remain with 1 minus 1 by n plus 1, which is equated to 99 by 100. You can do this verification. It's easy. Okay, just express the terms and see in the sum all the terms after the first term and before the last term would get cancelled. Okay, so you solve this, you're gonna get the answer to, the n value, which would be comes out to be 99. You can check. So you can solve this equation easily. The 99 by 100 you bring it to left hand side, it will be 1 minus 99 by 100. So that would be 1 by 100. So 1 by 100 equal to 1 by n plus 1. So n plus 1 equal to 100, means n equal to 99, and hence the option B was the right key for this question. Alright, moving on to the next question, number 81. And here we have the expression to simplify. So numerator has this x cube minus 1, which we can write it as x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1. And the numerator second expression, this x square minus 9x plus 14 can be factored as x minus 2 and x minus 7, right? The denominator already we cannot factorize it, it's not factorizable. Wherein this x square minus 8x plus 7, we can write it as x minus 7 into x minus 1. So basically now you take the ratio of numerator with the denominator, right? These two terms are making your numerator and this term is the denominator, out of which this term is getting cancelled with the numerator part. right? There you remain with x minus 1, and in the denominator you have x minus, yes, what do you have? X minus 7 you have, and x minus 1 you have, right? Moreover, in the numerator you are left with x minus 2 and x minus 7. So let me write that also, x minus 2 and x minus 7. Just factorize the numerators and denominator, take up, cancel the required factors. You can see that the answer is yes, the option B for this question. Moving on to the next question, number 82 now. What should be added to 1 upon x minus 2 into x minus 4, right? What should be added to this? Say A to be added to get this 2x minus 5 upon x square minus 5x plus 6 into x minus 4. So basically this question was like simple, the polynomial based, wherein you have to simplify. Basically this question was based upon the algebraic operations. You have to simplify to get the required expression for A. So A, you get it to be like 2x minus 5 upon x square minus 5x plus 6 into x minus 4, right? Minus 1 upon x minus 2 into x minus 4. I will leave this simplification up to you. You can do it. You have their common factor. Take the maximum common factors out. Try to simplify. You're gonna get the required expression very easily there. You're gonna get the numerator to be 1, and denominator you will, simply will be left over with x minus 4 into x minus 3, which would be 1 upon x square minus 7x plus 12. So that is provided in the option A. Alright, so you can check the simplification. Next question, 83. If x upon a plus y upon b equals to a plus b, and x upon a square plus y upon b square equal to 2, then what is the value of x upon a square minus y upon b square equal to? This was also simply based upon the algebraic operations, that you have to see that you have this expression x by a plus y by b equal to a plus b, right? So here what you can do is you can try to solve this equation with the second equation provided to you, that is x by a square plus y by b square equal to 2, by eliminating one term. You suppose you try to eliminate the x, so for that you have to multiply this by 1 by a. So multiply and then you can do the subtraction. So you will get y equal to b square, and substitute y equal to b square, you're gonna get x equal to a square. In either the equation you say 1 or 2. Okay, so you finally get then required answer, that is x by a square minus y by b square is simply 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So option C is the choice for this. Alright, so you can check, it's a simple algebraic operation base. You have to solve this first and the second equation by elimination. Okay, you will get the y and substitute in equation 1 to get the x. You will get these values, you can check it, substitute in the required expression to know its value. Alright, next question now. Number 84. X minus k is the SCF of x square plus ax plus b as well as x square plus cx plus d. Then what is the value of k is the question. What is it? There are two expressions for which we have the SCF. SCF is the highest common factor. So basically they said that x minus k is the factor. And if you apply here the factor theorem concept, right, it's a factor of both the expression, that is x square plus ax plus b and x square plus cx plus d. You know that when there is a factor, the remainder would be 0. So basically you have, let us say this is to be p of x and this is to be q of x. So basically you have p of k is 0 and q of k is also 0, because x minus k is the factor. So remainders are 0 at x equal to k for both the polynomials. So what do you get in the first? You're gonna get what do you get? K square plus ak plus b equal to 0, and the second you're gonna get k square plus ck plus d equal to 0. So just do the subtraction. You're gonna get the value of k there. K you get it to be, yes, you get it to be, I guess, d minus b by a minus c. You can check the calculation part. Just need to do the subtraction there. K square gonna cancel. AK minus CK you will get, and plus B minus D you will get. So bring it B minus D to right hand side. There you will get D minus B, right? and left hand side would be you have this a minus c factor, right? So the required answer would be d minus b by a minus c. Yeah, you can check it. It's option B only. All right. Next question, 85. Consider the following statements. If x is directly proportional to z, what does it mean? X is equals to certain kz, isn't it? When x is proportional to z directly, x is equals to kz, where k is a constant of proportion. And y is directly proportional to z means y is equals to certain, say, mz. Okay, now you know that then x square minus y square is simply what? Z square times k square minus m square. This will ultimately tells you that x square minus y square is directly proportional to z square, where what is the constant of proportion? It's a k square minus m square. So the first statement is correct. Similarly, you can see that x is, we are done with this first. Let's talk about this second. X is inversely proportional to z means xz is equals to certain k, let us say now. Okay, and y is inversely proportional to z means yz equal to certain m. Now they talk about xy is inversely proportional to z square. Is it correct? Let's find out. Xy would be what? You know, xy would be x would be k by z and y would be m by z. So it would be km by z square. So yes, it is true that the product of xy with the z square is the certain constant km, where km is treating as the constant of variation. So yes, this is also true. So both the statements are correct. So option C was the right key for this particular question. All right. Next question, 86. What is the SCF of x cube minus 19x plus 30 and x square minus 5x plus 6? So basically you must know the process of solving such question. If you don't know, you can check out our lecture. I have covered the process. When you have two polynomials for which you're supposed to find the SCF, there is a process that you have to divide the higher degree polynomial by the lower degree polynomial to continue with the process of finding the required factors. And the common factor, the highest common factor would be the SCF of the required polynomials, right? So here if you do this division, right, you're gonna get the you will get the quotient x plus 5 and you're gonna get the remainder 0. You can check it. So easy that here this x cube minus 19x plus 30 equals to x plus 5 into x square minus 5x plus 6. All right. And we know in particular about this, the quadratic expression is factorizable, right? The factors are minus 2 and minus 3. So it's x minus 2 into x minus 3. So now just now talk about the SCF. SCF would be what? See, for this expression, for this quadratic expression, the factors are x minus 2 and x minus 3. They are coming into the above also, the cubic polynomial. So yes, then that is only the highest common factor. Moreover, I would tell you hint here, as you got the remainder 0, definitely this quadratic expression is only the highest common factor for that quadratic expression and the cubic polynomial, right? And that expression we can write in this factor form. So hence the key is option number D there. Got it? Right? X square minus 5x plus 6. All right. Next question. 87. What is the value of the expression? Expression was very good. You're supposed to have a patience enough to simplify by taking the common in the denominator, and then you have to calculate its value. Okay, so you would have easily get through this because you know the denominator of the first term 1 minus x to the power 4 can be written as 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square, right? You can solve this with the 4x by x square plus 1 term. Okay, you would have solved this and then you try to solve this expression by cross multiplying, right? X plus 1 square minus x minus 1 square by x square minus 1, right? And then you take the probable common and there you're gonna get the required value of the expression to be simply 0 because all the terms gonna get cancelled. Actually, in the last step after simplification, right, you're gonna get there as 4x by x square minus 1 minus 4x by x square minus 1. You can check the simplification. Just simplify the first two terms and the later two terms, right, and take their addition, and you will get this step, the second last step, which results to the 0. So yes, the key is option A for this question. All right, next question 88 was simply the hit and trial method based simple question. You're supposed to fit the value which is the integral value and which solves this equation. Here definitely the right hand side is x, which has to be same as 12 upon 7 minus 6 upon 7 minus 3 by 5 minus x. And this is only, satisfied by the number 2 itself. You can check at x equal to 2, you're going to get this 12 by 7 minus 6 by 7 minus 3 by 3, that is 1. So which would be ultimately 12 by 7 minus 6 by 1, that is equal to 12 by 6, that is equals to 2. So we are getting the x back after substituting the x here. And hence the key for this question was option C. Just hit and trial this kind of questions. All right. Next question 89. If x into x minus 1, x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus 1 equal to k square, then which one of the following is a possible expression for k? Okay, they have asked you the possible expression for k, wherein you're supposed to solve this given expression, right? So k square is equals to x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus 1. You try to solve this, you're gonna get k square equal to x to the power 4 minus 6x cube plus 11x square minus 6x plus 1, which is nothing but basically it is the square of x square minus 3x plus 1 the whole square. You can check that. Okay, so k square equal to that means basically one of the value for k is x square minus 3x plus 1. So we can go with the option number A for this question. You can check the simplification. All right. Next question number 90. What is 1 upon BC into A minus B into A minus C plus 1 upon CA into B minus C into B minus A plus 1 upon AB into C minus A into C minus B. Now this was also like a question wherein you need patience to simplify the expression, and the hint was like simple. See, in the first two terms there is a certain common. There is a minus B can be taken common and there is a C common, right? So it was just a question on simplification, right? So you would have taken the common from the first two terms, take the common plus then simplify this with the third term by again taking the common possible. Then you get the resultant to be 0 here. You can check the simplification. This was simple question. I need not solve it for you. You can easily see in the first term this A minus B can be taken common. Right? When you are taking this A minus B common, here this plus would become minus and you have to by cross multiplication solve. Solve, you'll get the simplest expression and then you continue that part with this latter part again by taking common. Don't just simply solve. Take the common and simplify. Okay, you can check it. The answer would be D. And the next question 19.1 was based upon the divisibility rule by 13. Okay, so if the number is divisible by 13, then what should be the value of P? Let me tell you one of the trick for the divisibility rule of 13. What is that? You have to make the group of 3 digit as one number from right to left. So here I will group it now. This 387, then 759. Then 83p, then 132 and 4 remains. And for divisibility by 13, what is the rule? You have to take the difference now. Right minus left, right minus left. So you have to come from right to left and put up the sum of the differences. So I would write now 387 minus 5, 759 plus 83p minus 132 plus 4. Because after 4 there is nothing. You can leave it there. So this has to be, divisible by 13 it seems, right? Then only the given number would be divisible by 13. Okay, so basically you solve this 387 minus 759 minus 132 plus 4. This resultant would come out to be minus 500, and this 83p as it is we have to take. So we want this number to be divisible by 13. So the best fit now is by hit and trial, that you can't think beyond this. You have 4 choices. Pick up one choice and check upon because the number after finding difference would be simpler, you can easily test upon whether it's divisible by 13 or not. So you can check that 838 minus 500 would be what? It would be 338, and this 313. 338 is divisible by 13 because its resultant is 13 ones are 13 twos are 26, right? Then 13 six are, you can check. Okay, so 338 is clearly divisible by 13, so I would go with the option D then. Hopefully you got it right. Next question, 92. What is the remainder when 2 to the power 1 on 60, 10 lakhs is divided by 7? You know, to appear for this question, you must have knowledge about the polynomial theorem. It's a very easy. You know that when you're supposed to divide by the number higher than the base, you have to, you know, take some power relevant to that, the divisor is 7 here. So basically what we do is we write this number 2 to the power 10 lakhs as such. See, 1 on how many 6 zeros, right? We can write the numerator as, you know, 2 to the power 3 times 3 3 3 6 times, in fact, right? It's a 3,33,333 plus 1, which would be actually 9,99,999 plus 1, which is same as 10 lakhs, right? So now you can see that this is like 8 to the power, right? 8 to the power 3,33,333 into 2 to the power 1 divided by 7. And as per the polynomial theorem, this base 8 can be written as the polynomial of the term this 7. So we can write this as 7 plus 1 to the power, the required power there repeated. Let me write as it is. Okay, this is divided by 7, but there is a into 2 also. So you know that as per the polynomial theorem, when you divide this expression 7 plus 1 to the power by 7, right, their remainder would be 1, right? So that remainder 1 is getting multiplied with the 2. So 2 by 7 you are getting the resultant. So when you are dividing the expression, the 2 to the power 10 lakhs by 7, then you are getting the remainder what? 2, and hence the answer option B for this question. Please don't get confused here. It's all about the remainder and the polynomial theorem. This division by 7 is presented in the denominator. It's nothing called 2 by 7 here. The numerator is an expression which we dividing it by 7, and the remaining expression, the numerator would be only the answer to the remainder that you get for the division. Okay, next question now, 93. How many pairs of like x comma y can be chosen from the set such that x upon y plus y upon x equals to 2? Here it is given that x is not equal to y. It is impossible, you know why? Because if you notice the given equation, it is like x square plus y square equal to 2xy, right? So definitely it's gonna have like x minus y the whole square equal to 0 to have the solution set x equal to y only. But they said that x not equal to y, so it's definitely impossible. You need not go for random check. If you try to check also, definitely you won't get any pair which will satisfy this equation equal to 2. So hence I would say that there is a no pair, means option A, that is 0. Okay, so option A is the right choice. You are getting my point, because the expression is only satisfied when x equal to y, but they said x is not equal to y, so this expression won't be satisfied by any set of values where x is not equal to y. Getting my point? Next question, 94. And in this question 94, we have to find the pairs of prime numbers m comma n between 50 and 100 such that they satisfies this relation m minus n equal to 6. So first of all, you should know what are the prime numbers from, you know, between 50 and 100. So let me first of all make you note of the prime numbers which are between 50 and 100. So the prime numbers, first of all, that we have after 50 and below 100, they are like 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, right, 83, 89 and 97. So these are the prime numbers that we have. These are 10 in number, you can check. And we want now the numbers m and n such that they satisfies the relation m minus n equal to 6. So you have to calculate how many such pairs are there. So it's a simple that we want the difference to be 6. It is possible in this too, right? It is possible in this too. It is possible in this too. It is possible in this too. How many we are finding? We are finding them to be 4, isn't it? Do we have any scope other? No. So yes, so then shall I write then m minus n equal to 6 is satisfied by how many pairs? Total 4 pairs we are getting, and I already noted it here, right? So option then C for this question. Moving on to the next question, number 95. How many terms are there in the following product? If you notice, the product is made up of 3 distinct expressions, which are namely, trinomial and polynomial in the sense, I would say, because we don't know, there are like 3 terms in one expression, other 4, then later 5 terms, and they are all distinct. None of them are similar, so that we'll have a scope of the same term, the like term we have to add. So for such question, the answer is very easy. You know that you have to know the product of first 2, and then you have to find its product with the third. So basically what is happening is these 3 terms a1, a2, a3 going to multiply with each term in the second expression, right? And those are like b1, b2, b3, b4. So by doing it, so 3 each term with the 4. So 4, 4, 4. Total you gonna get how many terms? 12 terms there in the product of the first 2 expressions. But now this 12 terms expression is getting multiplied with the 5 terms. So this 12 terms is getting multiplied with the 5 terms. So one, that is one is C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. So you can see then how many terms you will get. This 12 term, each term would go to C1, each term would go to C2. So 12 into 5, 60, and hence the terms would be total 16 number for this question. Alright, next question. What is the remainder when 27 to the power 27 minus 15 to the power 27 is divided by 6? Based upon remainder theorem, you know that this 27 to the power 27 minus 15 to the power 27 is of the form a to the power n minus b to the power n, which we know that it is definitely divisible by a minus b, right? And a minus b is here what? 27 minus 15, right? And 27 minus 15 is what? It's simply, yes, it is 1 and 2, 12, right? And 12 is clearly divisible by 6. And you want the remainder for this division. Remainder would be definitely what? 0, because you got the factor of this expression is a minus b. Okay, and a minus b is 12, and this 12 is always divisible by 6, right? So the remainder of the resultant would be, yes, then 0. So option has to be A then. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So remainder has to be 0, right? Next question, 97. If a plus b plus c equal to 0, then which of the following are correct? One we already know. When a plus b plus c is 0, we know that a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3abc. We know already this as per the formula. So this fact we already know for the formula of a plus b plus c the whole cube. Whenever a plus b plus c equal to 0, we know that this is true. And what about the other formula that we know? A plus b plus c the whole square formula. Do you know that it is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus ac? You know this, right? And now they said that this value a plus b plus c is 0. So means this expression you can put it in the left hand side, that would become minus. So definitely the second statement we are also getting it to be true. Minus 2 times ab plus bc plus ac, right? So first is true by formula directly, and second is also true, but third one won't be true. You can check. Okay, first one and third one you can see the equivalency. Right hand side are not equal. So definitely only 1 and 2 are correct. So option is A for this question, right? 98th question, let's understand. If p is given to us, then what is the value of p square minus 3pq plus 2? Yeah, this question was simply based upon the rationalization of such. You have to rationalize the denominator, right? So p equal to, you have the under the root 3q plus 2 plus under the root 3q minus 2 divided by under the root 3q plus 2 minus under the root 3q minus 2. So this was simply based upon, the rationalization of the denominator. Do the rationalization, cross multiply and solve. You're gonna get the expression that is p square minus 3pq. Okay, p square minus 3pq plus 1 equal to 0 you'll get, but you want the value for plus 2. So that you can get it like p square minus 3pq plus 2 equal to plus 1, adding 1 to both sides. So that way we can find the value of this expression. It obtained to be 1. You can check it. It's just the rationalization. Do the rationalization. Solve. You're going to get this expression. Therein you have to add 1 to both sides. You're going to get the answer. Alright. Next question. What is the unit digit in the expansion of 67 to the power 32? You must know the concepts of finding unit digit. If don't know, you can check out the detailed content. I have covered the cyclicity concept very well in a lecture on the concepts of unit digit. Therein you have got all the important shortcuts also. We have provided there this study material, the number system study material. I have there noted that very simply when you have to find the unit digit of a number, there is a pattern that it follows, the cyclicity, the unit digit. So you must note and recall first of all the cyclicity of 7. It is equal to 4 and you have to divide the 32 by 4. If it is perfectly divisible by 4, right, then the unit digit of this 7 to the power would be 1. You can check the table provided in the study material. Alright, we have provided the detailed content in our courses in CDS mathematics course in particular, so you can do check the important shortcut that I provided there, that when you have the unit digit 7 in the base, right, and you are intended to find the unit digit of 67 to the power 32, it's all about just to divide the power by the cyclicity of this 7, and if you are getting it totally divisible by that cyclicity, then the unit digit would be 1. Okay, so yes, then option is A for this question. Next question. What is the value of x if this is the equation to you? It's a b plus under the root of b square minus 2bx upon b minus under the root b square minus 2bx equals to A. Now to solve such question, you needn't do the rationalization. In fact, you can take the help of, the concepts of ratios, componendo and dividendo, because you can see the numerator, the two terms are added, the same two terms are in the difference form. So if I do, componendo and dividendo process, I will be getting the simplest form of this equation, right? The left hand side, I'll be getting like 2b in the numerator, and denominator will be like 2 times root of b square minus 2bx, and right hand side we will get a plus 1 by a minus 1, right? Wherein you can see, you can easily solve this, which is like b into a minus 1 upon a plus 1 equal to under the root of b square minus 2bx. You just solve this. Here you substitute the required value of x to be, the c from the options. You will easily get, because what is the hint, after finding the component and dividendo, left hand side you can see closely that left hand side we are getting the denominator a plus 1, and right hand side we have the under the root. So denominator a plus 1 to get means it has to be in the denominator under the root a plus 1 square, right? And that is provided in there, because here you can see we have b square minus 2bx. So simple hint base. You must have check out the option. You just need to hit and trial now, because you observe the pattern. The left hand side you have denominator a plus 1. Right hand side x, if you plug in this, definitely the simplest form comes out to be the left hand side, which I have given to you here. And hence the key I will declare here, it's option C. Alright, hopefully you got to know the key to all the questions from question number 51 till question number 100. And for all the detailed content, all the important concepts for each topic which we covered, and the maximum question also you must have noticed have got from the the topics of like mensuration, algebra, the important concepts of unit digit, right, divisibility, all these important tips about the important topics we have provided in our courses. So you can check out the CDS courses by logging on to learn.ssbcrackexams.com web page, or you can download the mobile app to subscribe to the courses. And if you are a serious aspirant, so definitely do subscribe to our course and know all the important tips, know all the important topics to must prepare. First of all, give the highest preference to the topic to prepare for, to get the maximum score in your serious mathematics paper. So all the dear aspirants, good luck for all of them who attempted this paper, and All the very best for the preparation for the next attempt, and please stay tuned to SSB Crack Exams.